real quick, I have a special surprise. All right, yo, I'm really excited about this. Look at him. I want him on my shoulder. Yes, this is my happy place. Once again, I apologize for the fangirling you may witness. And everybody say a prayer for my app to actually work today. Why does my background keep doing that? It keeps like turning off. I'm really excited. Bruh.
What are your plans this afternoon? If you're free, come with me to the N109 zone.
Okay, daddy. Sorry. Yeah, it just keeps like turning off for some reason. I'm gonna do a static background. I'll just turn off the video.
At the fashion show, I saw a dress with the night sky stitched over a river. I ordered one for you. It'll be sent once the measurements are correct.
Okay. Look at him. Look at the majestic. Yes, I did rank to him. Yes, I did spend too much money. I should feel bad. I should feel bad. I should, but look at him. Look at him. Oh. He's so pretty.
Good. There's a quid pro quo. It'll be long term.
He bit me.
A secret? Or a trick?
So also, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
The earring's gemstones resemble my eyes.
Oh.
Why do you need to seek something in the distance? What you want is right here. I like your expression when you look at me.
Excuse me while I jump off a cliff. Anyways, whoever designed this for him, just know you're loved. To death and to life is such a crazy thing to... Okay. Everybody. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be totally normal about this, yes? Look at how pretty this is. Try to tell me this is not Bloodborne coded. Alright. Let's do it. Let's just dive in and... hope to survive. Okay, because I don't know if it'll be too quick. Let's pause it so I can read it. The most fanatical blindness is born from the darkest depths of ignorance. An era in death's shadow engorges itself in magical fantasies. Mages represent the mortal world's hope and faith. Fiends, rendered in verse, whisper their way through the aristocrats' banquets. Masses worship magic's radiance, and mages yearn for the sacred core's mercy. In a world of imminent decay, entering the sacred core is the only method one can use to rewrite fate. This is the only path. Okay. I don't know what any of that means. Oh my god, scared me. Oh, hello?
We know what this book can summon.
A fire mage. Interesting, okay.
A mere mage shouldn't use it.
I'm calling a mere mage. I'll fight. I point my staff at a book's parchment as it peeks out from beneath his brown robe. Its ancient silver markings reveal its authentic origin. I'm not after that. Same girl, same. What I want is Sylus. Girl, same.
Are you aware what happens to those who dare to summon the Archfiend Sovereign?
I don't know, but I'm ready to find out. I don't care. No matter the cost, I must have him. Girl. The gem at the tip of my staff emits a faint red glow, and the book rises into the air. Oh. Excruciating pain akin to flesh being torn apart devours every part of my being. My curse is revealing itself once more. Why must it happen now? The fire mage notices the falter in my step. A magical glyph appears under his palm, and a creature made from soul fire leaps forth.
Fiendish flames! Curse mine enemies! Burn their spirit and bones!
You know that, you know that TikTok sound? It's like, yes, slay, queen slay, slay my enemies, take your rightful place upon the throne. That's what this just gave. The creature spews out black flames, and thick serpentine smoke slithers toward me. I summon a defensive glyph under my feet. However, the pain slows me, and the burning claws tear into my shoulder.
Incinerate their body and obliterate their essence!
Okay, chill, bruh, chill. Oh, he conceals himself in the thick smoke and attacks with his familiar. The black flames engulf me.
Who are you?
Good question, I don't know. Red crystals rise from the growth and pierce the creature. They also impale the fire mage's limbs. Yikes. Ugh. I emerge from the black flames, the blood from my shoulder dripping onto the scorched hem of my clothes.
A body that cannot die! A monster such as yourself wishes to summon a fiend to enter the sacred core!
Maybe. I stay silent, merely pointing my staff at the book he holds. The bloodstained tome flies into my hand.
You're already immortal! Why would you rewrite your fate?
Good question. Turn it up one more. When the intense pain first struck, the agony and suffocation made me believe I would die. But I quickly discovered that I was immortal. Immortality only means being repeatedly tortured while on death's doorstep, but none of it will truly kill me. I want to save myself. Thus, for hundreds of years, I ceaselessly searched for something to end my torment. I submitted to being studied, willingly became a test subject, and traveled from one dynasty to the next. Nobles, political leaders, religious figures, and arcane houses who once viewed my immortality as a miracle branded me as a heretic and evil spirit when they failed to unlock the secret of my condition. People yearn for immortality, and yet those fools fear it. Interesting. I never trusted humans ever again. I could only rely on myself. I hid my identity and wandered the world as I studied the most ancient and profound magic. All my efforts were directed to finding the source of my suffering. Time could overthrow dynasties and erase the memories of generations, yet it couldn't change my pain. Then the woman who taught me forbidden magic told me my torment stemmed from an ancient curse. Furthermore, no magic in this world was capable of removing it. Only by entering the sacred core and beginning anew could the curse be lifted. This was my only path. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, pretty. I exited. You know, sometimes you just have to forget how to read. I exit the tower, the blood-red twilight illuminating the worn text on the parchment, the Fallen's Pact. Akin to a shadow that's always present, the searing pain tears through my body. This curse is beyond my memories, and yet, at this very moment, I sense a strange lightness. I've lost count of how long it's been and how many mages I confronted for this tome. For an immortal, time and memory are destined to fade. Sylus. I turn the tattered pages with my blood-stained fingertips, and dark ink rises. The name seems to awaken from its slumber. Okay. How did we find out about this name? Ooh, okay. Eee! Sorry. Mentions of Underworld, and I'm just like, yes! His name is ancient, and no different from night itself. Yet it's neither a divine whisper nor a simple inscription on stone. Depraved, he descended into 7 shadows. In that realm, light has never bowed its head. A lonely city stands as his coffin, and only the purest of blood serves as his sustenance. Sorry. To summon an underworld's fiend, the ritual's glyph must use blood as its chain. Draw the spiral and connect the shadows. Those who bind him will inevitably be bound themselves. It's risky business. They're making us do a lot of reading. Not this scene. I cry. This image makes me PTSD. Okay. The underworld is where fiends exist, and it's a place humans cannot enter. However, powerful mages can summon fiends to serve them. And Sylus, a name whispered amongst mages for centuries, is the underworld's uncrowned sovereign. The pain inside my body temporarily subsides. Before the searing agony tears through me again, I must summon Sylus. I can only enter the sacred core with his immense power. I find an abandoned sanctum. Following the book's instructions, I use my energy to draw the summoning glyph. The wind rises as gathering clouds slowly devour the full moon's light. Sylus. Is it time? It's time! Everybody, shh! Look at us doing our little rituals. Okay, but you need to not do that. Aside from my blood, I need an incantation to complete the summoning. Oh, do we just make up an incantation? What do we want to say? This is my incantation. Sylus, get your booty in here. I take nothing seriously. I'm so sorry. Ooh, girl. It worked.
You used your blood as bait. I hope you're prepared to become my feast.
I am. Yes. I am. Oh, hello.
However, answering these summons, it's a first for me.
Oh.
You're the one who awakened me.
Hi. Hello? I just met you and this is crazy. But I will marry you. I'm well. I'm fine. Do you see the way he's smiling? Look at that. Look at him. He knows what he's about. Look at that. Sorry. I'm fine. I hate him. He actually wants to drain me of all my blood.
Shall I give you a chance to resist?
I'm fine. Sorry, can you imagine if this is how you're doing it? I wouldn't be able to keep it together. I'd be like, okay, full-arm linkage. So linkage is gone between us. Hey, what's good?
An amateur's trick.
Are you sure? Oh, here's my favorite part. Wait for it.
This is how you should do it.
This bitch threw me into a building. And I'm just like, how dare you? I missed. Oh. We stabbed each other. Cute. Fancy.
An immortal. You have some worth.
Ow. Okay, I actually have to pay attention. I don't wanna. Hello. Stop smiling.
But this ends now.
No! Why are you like this? Control him. The linkage is reformed. You'll have to listen to me now. Come here, boy. I'm normal about this. Come here. Oh my god, look, my vampire pet. You're my husband. husband and my pet. How does this work? We have to. Oh. We willingly gave. Hello. Oh my goodness. Oh. Hello. Hello. What's up? Check linkage. Did it work? Wow. I'm the victor here. Oh my lord.
Your blood. It tastes better than I expected. All right, you can command me until your blood and power fulfill my desire.
I'm hyperventilating. I've hyperventilated. Oh my lord. There were so many moments where he absolutely served that face. I'm fine. I'm alright. Everything's normal. I can breathe. Okay. I'm alright. Clouds disperse and the blood-red moon returns to a soft yellow. His shadow looms over me.
Speak. What do you want me to do for you?
That's a very open-ended question.
Shall I capture 10,000 magical beasts and extract their energy? Or perhaps you need my aid to overthrow a kingdom?
MC is not impressed. Before I can open my mouth, a subtle, strange ripple materializes in the air. They were quick to find me.
This place is so desolate that even ghosts would avoid it. But it seems you have visitors.
Oh no.
Are you famous?
No. Why are you talking about ghosts? Aren't you one yourself? He's so pretty. Like, he's just too pretty. How do you do that?
It's not even amusing in the slightest.
Are you calling me not funny? Are you saying I'm not funny? Because that's kind of rude. I mean, we did just meet. We did just get married. You know, you can at least pretend that I'm funny. Several shadows materialize in the air before surrounding me and Sylus. Wearing a robe, the man acting as their leader points at me.
You're the one who killed the fire mage?
It was an accident. He threw the first punch. I turned to Sylus. Kill them, Sylus. Oh my goodness!
Are you insane?
Yes. Sneering, he taps his staff on the ground.
You put on a spectacle to summon me. Also, you could order me to crush some insects.
Oh. It's giving Gato when he calls people monkeys. I'm sorry. I have a type.
How ridiculous.
Stop with your sass, sir. I swear to God. You said I could command you.
Yes, I did. Please allow me to finish that sentence.
Oh?
You can command me. Though, whether or not I obey depends on my mood.
You little bitch. He leans against a stone pillar and idly twirls his staff to amuse himself. Hello. I'd like to apologize for the amount of squealing you're about to witness. I'm fine. I'm normal. I promise. This is a side of me you don't normally see. I'm gonna be real with you. Okay. Alright.
I expected Sylus to be more impressive. I guess the Fallen's Pact is nothing more than a nonsensical legend.
Bitch, you have a death wish. Oh. Are we doing that? Flames erupt from the attacker's sleeve. and transform into dozens of serpentine whips that lash out. Sylus, you're making me look like a poorly executed joke.
The summoner determines one's reputation. You are nothing but a nameless mage.
Can you believe that he's eventually going to call us his wife? Growth. You don't know the saying then? What a person uses reveals their taste, ability, and status. The linkage materializes around my wrist as I pull Silence's arm. And I have you. Teehee. Forced to shield me, he stands between me and the attack. Before the whips reach us, a black-red mist stops them. In the blink of an eye, they turn and strike the figures surrounding us. Oh no, they're dead. Oh no. I dismiss the linkage and dust off my sleeves in Silas' direction. It doesn't matter if I'm a renowned mage or not. You're Sylus. Since I'm your summoner, you should be the one to validate my reputation.
Your logic is sound. Clever, even.
Did I just tell him I need validation? It's fine.
The stars have shifted, and the most powerful mages across Philos have gathered in Velmir. They're waiting for the sacred core to manifest.
Thank you for... We didn't ask, but thank you.
Accompanied by a fiend, you shall be a target everyone will fight against.
Okay. Thanks.
And you still hope to enter the sacred core to rewrite fate? Your dreams are...
Shut up. Thank you. Silas snaps his fingers. The assailant is interrupted. He clutches his throat in silent agony, as if struggling against an invisible hand. He's using the force. But Silas's gaze remains fixed on me.
You summoned me to enter the sacred core.
Maybe. Don't tell me you actually believe mages would summon you to overthrow kingdoms.
You're no different from those other mages, rewriting fate.
Stop laughing at me.
How boring.
Okay. Why are you like this? If you help me enter the sacred core, you'll be able to break the linkage between us sooner. I perform an insincere curtsy. Welcome to Philos, Archfiend Sovereign. It's the epitome of boring. That was a very long first chapter. Worth. It's worth it. I'm fine. All right. Okay. Ooh. Listen, I just want to go to a ball with my vampire husband. Is that too much to ask? We're still some distance away from Velmir. I'm impatient, but this fiend is unhurried.
I'm tired. I need to rest.
Right. I look at the red and gold crystal chandeliers, the carpet with blue silver patterns, and the polished oak staircase. You led me to various places to find the most luxurious inn in the city. We have the most expensive room.
Don't tell me you actually think the underworld's fiends have miserable, wretched lives.
I mean, what you're wearing tells me otherwise, so...
Only humans tolerate suffering.
Oh.
Fiends don't have the appetite for it.
Oh, okay. Valid. Oh my god, are they about to be like, oh my god, there's only one bed, please. I'm begging. I need him. He's useful to me.
You're wearing your thoughts on your face, my lady. No wonder you lost to other mages.
Okay, first of all, I was like giggling over my lady, and then he was rude. This is how I'm proving my faith in you.
Then I hope you'll treat me well.
All I need is 5 minutes. I'm sorry. Silas turns to look at the attendant. Silas turns to look at the attendant by the door.
Bring us your most expensive wines and dishes. All of them.
Greedy.
Yes, sir.
Greedy. He's so pretty. I want to braid his hair. The enormous table is filled with exquisite dishes, separated by a dazzling array of silver platters and chandeliers. Candelabras. I can read. Silas and I sit at opposite ends. I viciously hack at the steak on my plate while staring at him. She's just like stabbing it. It's just like, this bitch. He swirls his wine glass. Books say fiends feed on blood. I didn't expect your appetite to be enormous and diverse.
Your tomes are correct about the blood part.
Then why did you order so much food?
I have to make it special. This is our first dinner.
Oh. Oh my god, it's our first date. He raises his wine glass in a toast.
To you, Miss Mage.
You know, if he didn't pronounce the G at the end, it's like he said Miss May, and like, oh, I'll take it. I'll take it.
And to our last dinner.
Oh. That turn. Okay. Boy, if you fight me again and throw me into another building. The crimson wine moistens his lips. It gleams like fresh blood in the candlelight. Is there still a reason to give up?
I told you, to command me you need sufficient power and desires to satisfy my appetite.
Oh, he hungry.
Your power and talent exceed those of ordinary humans. Yet your desire is as banal as the other mages.
Oh, okay. A crimson light flashes across his right eye. Then he narrows his eyes and hides his gleaming pupils beneath the shadows of his eyelashes.
The desire to enter the sacred core can't even provide a modicum to satisfy me.
You're really telling me he doesn't know what she actually wants?
The underworld has plenty of fiends you could summon. I've defeated those weaklings, but they're sufficient for dealing with mages. Shall I create a list for you?
I pull the knife from my stake and point it at Silas. I envisioning this is beautiful. You only took one sip, and yet your words are akin to a drunkard's. Do you need me to use our linkage to pull you here so I can kiss you again? You might think I'm sober. Do it. I dare you. You won't.
Go ahead. Let us see who's the hooligan here.
I love that. Like, okay, so what you're telling me, the lore that you have set is that in order to strengthen your bond, you have to kiss. Very interesting information I am finding. Oh, okay. Oh, the linkage at my wrist flies across the table along with the knife I throw. Silas tilts his head. The knife grazes his hair before it's embedded in the chair behind him. Black red mist emerges between his palms, traveling along our linkage. It spreads and approaches me. I concentrate my energy and pull, yet the black red mist drags me across the table toward him. They are... My lord. Hello. Oh, hi. His staff is pressed against my throat. I'm pinned down on the table amidst the chaotic mess of dishes. I'm severely unwell at this moment. I need you to be aware. Anyways.
Didn't you want me to be sober?
Maybe? One kiss isn't enough. Ooh, I'm greedy. I grab a wine bottle from the table and swing it at him, but he swiftly blocks it. Only wine spills out. He carelessly tosses the bottle aside. Then he touches my face to wipe away the liquid.
Since I still have some patience, you have one last chance to make a rational choice.
I don't want to be rational. When his fingers move to my lips, I bite them. I bit you. I bit him. Yay. My teeth sink into his fingers as I meet his gaze with defiance. What else are you going to do? Kill me? You can try.
If you wish to know of matters more absurd than death, I'll grant your wish.
Oh. Maybe this wasn't the best idea. Oh. Oh.
Sir, miss, it's getting late. Other guests need to rest.
Not the attendant being like, hey guys, can you keep it down in there? Like, y'all are going crazy mode.
Of course. We'll finish this quickly.
That's mean. Oh, hi. The chaos in the room moves from the dining table to the... Ayo. It's fine. I barely dodge the energy blade from his swinging staff. Before I can... Before I can launch a counterattack, I'm pinned to the headboard.
Shh. I'm certain there are quite a few mages staying here. I wouldn't be surprised if their destination is Velmure. Unless you want to expose yourself at this very moment.
Why are you making sense? Perfect. They could help me defeat a fiend such as yourself. If you kill a few in the process, I'll have fewer enemies.
What a shame. I've already gotten my fill of entertainment.
Rude. This is entertainment?
Did you honestly believe this meager linkage magic could restrain me?
Maybe.
I wonder why you didn't think about the fate of that tome's author.
Oh. Valid point. Valid point. He made a valid point. Black-red mist swirls around the bed's curtain tie back. It binds my hands to the headboard. Girl. Forcibly breaking our linkage will harm us.
Do I look like I care?
Well, that's valid.
You won't perish before my eyes.
On the last page, the Fallen Pact states that when the linkage is forcibly broken, the party with the weaker energy suffers a more severe adverse reaction. Oh, Silas's energy is greater than mine. This bastard. He shakes the linkage on his wrist to taunt me, then he turns and walks toward the door. As the distance between us increases, the linkage connecting our wrists grows increasingly taut, and the force surges up my arm. It overwhelms my body. The linkage's light gradually dims as it tightens. It's slowly being extinguished. Silence.
Farewell, Miss Mage. May we never meet again.
Wait. As the door is about to open, I grip my teeth in defiance. Only the sacred core can free me from this curse and let me begin anew. Countless eons have passed before my eyes, and I missed every chance to enter the sacred core every time. Summoning Sylus is my last desperate attempt, for everything to end up so pathetically. I refuse to give up. I'll find another way to summon you. Oh. A strange yet familiar energy surges from my chest. It roars and travels down my right arm. We shocked him. A powerful, invisible force pulls an even greater energy toward me. I open my eyes. Oh, he stepped outside the room a moment ago, but he's been pulled back to stand in front of me. Oh, hey. He falls onto the bed with me and his... Oh, hello? He falls onto the bed with me in his arms. The linkage between our wrists is reformed and emits a radiance I've never seen before. He's like, how dare you? How dare you?
Impossible.
Oh my god, I surprised you. That's crazy. What's happening? Wasn't the linkage broken? Before I can process these events, Sylus's other hand is already at my throat.
It's not a normal connection. Where did you learn this forbidden spell?
I should be intimidated. I'm aware. It's behaving differently from what's described in the book. Never mind, I'll just bluff him for now. I put on a mysterious, knowing smile and look into his eyes. Anger and curiosity flicker in his gaze. I'm not an ordinary mage. After all, I've been graced with immortality. I didn't expect to see you again so soon, Archfiend Sovereign. Isn't this more absurd than death? Using your words back at you, isn't that great? He doesn't immediately contradict me, so I seize this chance. Since you can't kill me or break the linkage, I guess you can only honor our agreement.
You look pleased with yourself.
Whatever they're paying the voice actor, double it, triple it, quadruple it. Cause what? It's impossible for you to negotiate, Sylus. Once I accomplish my goal, you'll regain your freedom. I meet his scrutinizing gaze without flinching. His gem-like eyes seem capable of capturing my soul.
I shall temporarily withdraw my previous statement. Being summoned by you might not be that boring.
Oh. He pulls his hand back and I secretly let out a sigh of relief. Then I'm aware of the lingering warmth his fingers left on my neck, and the heat that's enveloping my entire body. Untie these ropes first. Also, I'm sleeping on the bed. You may have the couch. He unhurriedly helps me undo the restraints on my hands. However, he shows no intention of standing.
I'm hungry.
Oh. Right. And I'm the meal. I forgot. You ordered all those dishes earlier. Honey! Only then do I realize he needs blood.
I haven't been fed since I was summoned, and the energy I've expended is astronomical.
That's all you gotta say, Pookie.
I planned to go out to feed. Alas, I can't leave.
Oh, right. The restraints are gone, but his warm hand remains where it is. His thumb caresses the inside of my wrist. Oh my goodness.
I doubt you want to command a weakened fiend.
You right? He's manipulative. It's already midnight. Letting him feast outside will attract the attention of other mages at the inn. Of course, he knows my concerns. He's simply negotiating.
I'll respect your decision. Miss Mage.
I'm alright. I take a deep breath and offer him my wrist. Hurry up and drink. I need to rest. Ooh.
Just so you're aware, I like the taste of your blood.
I'm gonna jump. Fingertips brush over my veins. Under flickering candlelight, sharp fangs pierce my skin. They're neither brutal nor gentle. The scent of blood fills the air, and I watch him. His eyelashes slightly tremble, and his Adam apple bobs. A crimson hue stains his lips. I'm fine. Oh! Good for you.
It's been so long since I've tasted blood that satisfied me this much. Thank you for your generous hospitality.
I'm not well. I'm dying. It's only chapter 2. Oh, hello. After his meal, Sylus lays down on the sofa. He had his fill. The night is quiet. Moonlight pours in through the gaps between the curtains and shines on my wounded wrist. The blood is crusted over and my injury shall heal. Soon nothing will remain but a faint streak of dried blood. This is the immortal body everyone yearns for. Once Sylus helps me enter the sacred core to rewrite my fate, I'll become an ordinary human, one that dies after their blood is drunk. In this era, death often descends without warning. Age, health, wealth, status, nothing can stop death's sudden arrival. This is a world living in death's shadow. Yet I wish to exchange my endless torment that has lasted hundreds of years for death's inevitability. I'm an anomaly in this world, in body and soul. You and Sylus have so much in common. Pretty! After that night, Sylus and I agree to a temporary truce. Our long journey ends and we arrive at Velmir. Worn and weary, I lead him to an estate perched on the city's highlands.
At last, I have the honor of meeting you. Welcome home, Countess.
Oh my god, I'm a countess? What's good? Before departing for Velmir, I hired a reputable housekeeper to prepare the manor for my arrival.
As per the instructions in your letter, I hired servants to clean the premises and buy the necessary provisions.
Okay.
It's a shame this magnificent manor was empty for a long time. It's wonderful that you've decided to claim your inheritance, my lady.
Oh. Portraits displaying generations of refined women hang along one side of the wall. The housekeeper gazes at them with an expression that reveals reverent admiration. This is my great-grandmother. Here's my grandmother, and this is my mother. I point to each portrait as I introduce them to the housekeeper.
Your lineage is unmistakable, my lady. You're the spitting image of your mother and grandmother.
It's because it's me. Sylus is like, girl, you think you're slick. Sylus, who's been standing behind me, lets out a soft chuckle. He leans down to whisper in my ear.
You're pretending to be your entire lineage by yourself? You've outdone yourself.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I resist the urge to turn around and glare at him. Instead, I maintain the proper decorum that's expected of nobility.
Please forgive my negligence. May I ask who this gentleman is?
Oh, he's my fiance.
I'm her husband.
Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Hold on. Actually, I gotta go back. Where is it? One moment, please. Excuse me. That one's good. Oh, this one's just excellente. Alright. We're moving back. Oh. Yes, we're married.
You may address me as Count Cyrus.
Yeah.
My apologies, my lady. You didn't mention your marriage in your letter. I thought...
I didn't know.
I shall prepare the necessities for the Count at once.
Oh my god, he's the Count? What do you mean? Gothic Victorian nobility? Blech. Taking advantage of the housekeeper's departure, I pull Sylus into the bedroom. Oh? What are you planning?
I only said one sentence.
Yeah, and it was one hell of a sentence, I will say that. You're supposed to follow my orders. Who gave you permission to define our relationship? Oh, girl.
You were going to say that I was your fiancé, yes?
Maybe. He raises his staff to point to the bedroom door. Then he lifts his left wrist.
What sort of noblewoman allows her fiancé to stay in her bedroom from sunrise to moonset? Velmir won't stop speaking of your name before sundown.
Okay. He's not wrong.
But if that's what you want, then it's not too late to change our story.
No, that's fine. I'm okay with it. I've been traveling for so long, I almost forgot the etiquette established by Philisonian nobility.
Have you decided? Should I be your fiancé or your husband?
Fine. It matters not.
It's settled then, my dearest wife.
I can't do it. I can't do this. I suppress my annoyance and point to the couch on one side of the bedroom. In this room, your place will always be there. He on the couch permanently.
As you wish, my lovely wife.
Stop it. And by stop it, I mean do not stop it. Keep calling me different variations of wife and I will absolutely fold. It always worries me how many chapters there are and how long they are. I'm just like, something tragic is upon us. Oh, this scene.
Like this?
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. Okay.
The next item in our collection has been salvaged from shipwreck relics. Here is a tortoiseshell incense box with relief carvings. Based on the engravings at the bottom of the box, this appears to be a precious treasure used by a previous dynasty's empress. Remarkably, it still retains traces of its original fragrance. Ladies and gentlemen, which one of you would like to acquire this? The starting price.
Oh, I
Don't
did not mean to
forget,
do that.
the distinguished guest who acquires an item may invite their partner to lead the next dance.
Okay, that's weird. Why? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, which one of you would like to acquire this? The starting price is 8,000 silver. Please place your bids. Alright.
For Daria, my beautiful daughter, I'm willing to offer 10,000 silver.
Oh.
15,000 silver! It's for my beloved Miss Ariella.
I yawn listlessly from my corner of the banquet hall. When will they reveal the fragment of the Knight's Whisper?
I didn't expect there to be this many mages present at a ball. We all have the same goal.
Of course. The nobles only consider Knight's Whispers to be a poetry collection left behind by Sir Saren. They forgot that he was the greatest archmage in Philus's history. He was the last one who...
Shh! Lower your voice. Mages are already competitive enough as it is. We don't need nobles to increase the price because of their obsession with being refined, cultured individuals.
Interesting.
So, that's why you're enduring a boring social gathering.
Yes.
What does the poetry collection say about the sacred core?
I don't know. You should learn the virtue of silence. Wow, that's such a fancy way of saying shut up.
It's a shame I'm not a fiend you summoned to blindly follow orders. If you won't tell me, I'll find out through socializing.
My god, he's gonna socialize? Sylus glances meaningfully at the group of nobles whispering around us. Hello, demon.
Perfect. The nobles here believe a count and countess who have returned from foreign lands are intriguing.
Okay. Bastard.
One must be evil to know another villain.
Are you saying I'm evil, or are you saying I'm the villain, or are you saying I'm both? Because I take both seriously. Under the curious glances of those around us, I pretend to affectionately take Silas's arm. Then I lean toward his ear. Saren was the last mage to enter the sacred core. That was decades ago.
Oh? I'm assuming you met him then. Did you lose to him? Is that why you missed your chance to enter the sacred core?
I will take that as a yes. Oh. Unhurriedly caressing my cheek, he savors my silence.
I guess the mages believe he wrote a prophecy that tells of the sacred core's next appearance.
Maybe. This arrogant fiend must have an exceptionally brilliant mind.
Your goals are all so banal. But my curiosity is piqued, I admit. How do you plan to outbid these mages?
Sweetie, I'm immortal, which means I have so much money and I don't know what to do with it. A noble repeatedly bidding against them would raise suspicion. I'm not that foolish. Besides, who says I have to bid?
I see. I've underestimated your intelligence, Countess.
Oh? His voice actor really outdid himself. Then nice. An attendant carrying a silver case steps onto the platform, and the Marquis speaks again.
The next item is a fragment from a poetry collection written by Sir Saren. It's called Night's Whispers.
The nobles show little interest, which makes it easy to identify the mages as they reveal eager gazes.
He was more famous as a mage. Several of his poems circulated in a royal court.
Wow. Here's my chance. Holding a wine glass, I stand up with my back to the crowd. With the slightest movement of my fingers, the barely perceptible traces of a spell form a tiny glyph in the air.
The starting price is 1,000 silver. Please.
Did I interrupt him again? I did. Please, you bitch. I'm like, shut up. Get to the interesting part. In a spot that no one has bothered to glance in, an invisible rift appears. It leads directly to the silver case.
5,000 silver.
10,000 silver!
Do we just reach in and yoink it?
I'm willing to offer 20,000 silver!
I channel my energy into the folded space woven by the glyph. I'm ready to silently extract the poetry collection. Wonder which poor soul will end up paying for this empty case. Sylus, I swear to God. Just as the text is about to pass through the rift, the spatial boundary suddenly falters. Oh? This isn't my spell. Is someone tracing my magics? I hold my breath and add a barrier to the glyph so I can accelerate the flow of energy. If I can complete the transform before they track me. The rhythmic chorus of competing bids comes to an abrupt halt. Suspicious gazes discreetly fall. them are directed at me, while others observe the subtle ripples in the air.
I didn't expect so many to have a great interest in a poetry collection. The latest bid was 60,000 silver. Would anyone like to place a higher bid?
A stream of magical power from the center of the hall surges through the rift. It's attempting to clamp down on my energy. It's suffocating. I can hardly breathe. I pretend to be a delicate noblewoman. I press my hand against my forehead as if I'm about to faint, then strategically wave the feather fan in my hand. A few feathers silently detach themselves and transform into semi-transparent threads that dance through the air. They trace an invisible glyph. Beams of light begin to warp. Ripples appear on wine. Hold on. Beams of light begin to warp. Ripples appear on wine. The edges of the carpet undulate like water, and curtains gently billow.
Did someone open a window? Where is this breeze coming from?
Where is it? What's going on? The tracking glyph has been destroyed. I continue my performance as a dizzy noblewoman and slightly sway. Someone steadies me from behind.
My lady, why don't you tell me when something catches your fancy? You wouldn't need to be so stressed.
Shut up. Glaring at him, I lower my voice. Since you know what I'm doing, you should help instead of mocking me.
Here's a hint for all of you. The next dance is called Moonshadow Waltz. For those of you who are interested in being the lead dancer with their partner, this is your final opportunity. 60,000 silver!
I don't understand why you have to win a bid in order to dance. Oh, not again. Another wave of stronger energy attacks from a different direction. I try to create another gift.
Since you earnestly made a request for my services.
Sylus snaps his fingers behind me. On one side of the banquet hall, an elderly man suddenly collapses. Oh?
Sir, what's wrong?
An old man just dies.
What's happening?
Oh my
Someone
god.
has fainted?
Quick! Call for a physician!
I shall abide by your wishes.
Oh? You're causing trouble. Do we need to draw more attention?
You asked for my assistance, yet you're unhappy with my methods.
Did you just kill somebody for no reason? Did you just kill an old man for nothing?
I didn't kill him. That's already being discreet.
All right, you know what? I'll give you one.
Sir
pass.
Saren's poetry collection for 60,000 silver. 60,000 silver going once, going twice.
He's gonna do something.
100,000 silver.
I knew he would. Wow.
Did you say 100,000 silver? Sir...
I'm Count Cyrus, and I am willing to pay 100,000 silver.
We love a rich man. He's gonna be taking my money, isn't he? After speaking calmly, he looks at me with an enigmatic
Since you've been compromised, I might as well buy it legitimately.
Okay. Where will you get the silver?
I thought you were the wealthy one here.
My favorite part about all of this is that in the original story, he's the one with all the money, but here... Oh my god, are we his sugar mama? Bet.
As your husband, I need to prove myself worthy.
Oh.
100,000 silver! Sold! Congratulations to Count Cyrus on acquiring Night's Whispers.
Wow. Silas unhurriedly steps forward, and a dazzling gemstone gleams in his hand.
This little stone should be sufficient.
Oh? That gemstone is worth at least 200,000 silver. Where did he get that from?
Velmir hasn't seen a noble spend so lavishly in quite some time.
We're special.
I heard only mages have an interest in this poetry collection. Could you be one as well?
I'm sorry. I'm unaware of their strange curiosities. The story is what caught my eye.
He takes the silver case from the attendant's hand, opens it, and removes a worn, unremarkable book.
Supposedly, this archmage witnessed the death of his lover in his youth, and she was a poet. Before she died, she left behind a blank page in her manuscript and asked him to complete it for her. Thus, on that same night every year, he used forbidden magic to send a newly written page of poetry to his lover, until they formed a complete collection. These pages are his lover's epitaph.
Did you just make that up? Sylus opens the poetry collection to a random page and begins to read out loud. This man's about to read poetry.
Beneath frozen tears' firmament, the rose in the mist eternally sleeps.
Stop.
Her petals bloom with the illusion's blood. She guides those marked by destiny to a place where none dare to venture.
A rose in the mist. Oh, I inexplicably react to these words, and in the depths of my heart something trembles.
I didn't know the poetry collection concealed a beautiful tragedy. It's the first time I've heard of it.
I was only made aware of the tale a few days ago, yet I knew I had to obtain it. Regardless of the price I must pay, I needed to give it to my wife.
Yes, that's me. Hello. In the room, all eyes are on us. He hands the old book to me.
My lady, we have only tasted the beginning of marriage's joys. However, my commitment to spend my lifetime with you surpasses life itself.
I'm not gonna survive this. I like to imagine him, he's just like unimpressed.
I believe the Count wishes to extend an invitation to his wife for the next dance.
Oh, is everybody gonna watch us dance now? I mean, okay.
My dearest wife, would you be so kind as to dance with me?
Whistle tones. I'm so sorry. Yes. Everyone is watching our every move. I have no choice but to put on a blissful smile and place my hand in his. Sylus gracefully leads me to the dance floor, and he guides me into a gentle spin. My dress sweeps in an arc as every movement flows with practiced grace. When we finish the first part of our dance, the other guests join in. Their silk garments ripple outward like waves. Where did you hear that story from? Did the previous mages who summoned you reveal it?
I came up with the fantasy myself.
Oh, he's a romantic.
It happened decades ago. No one remembers it anymore. People will believe anything you tell them.
Our dance elegantly continues as we move to the corner of the banquet hall. A decorative mirror with a golden frame catches my eye. He holds me with one arm as I follow his lead. I lean back and turn my head. I'm startled to see only myself in the mirror. Will you include in that too? My dress twirls and I raise my arms. I feel his grip on my waist, yet the mirror Only shows me dancing alone.
Mirrors in this world cannot reflect beings from the underworld.
Oh. For some reason, his nonchalant tone stirs a certain emotion. I hesitate before using our dance to lead him elsewhere.
Are you afraid they'll discover my existence? To these people, I shouldn't exist.
To them, neither of us should exist. So we're the same.
Oh. Curious. A mage compared herself to a fiend.
Yeah. Our dance concludes. Since today's objective has been achieved, I take Silas's arm and make an excuse to leave the ballroom. I'm still perplexed. If that person didn't trace my spell in the beginning, none of the other mages would have noticed me. That ripple was quick and precise. I have no idea how they managed to detect me. As I speak, I'm recreating the scene in my mind. The first ripple didn't spread from where the mages were gathered. It was within 3 meters of me. My heart almost jumps out of my chest as I look at him. I'ma beat his ass. Was it you?
Don't let your mood be so easily affected. Remember, we're still in someone else's mansion.
This is... Okay, so this is Silas's way of saying, let's fight when we get home.
Our actions at this ball will become the gossip passed between guests.
Let's fight at home, not here in public.
Is fighting your husband who gave you a precious item a wise choice?
I hate it. Ooh, I'm gonna fight him. I grit my teeth before forcing myself to smile for Marquis Swain as he comes to bid us farewell.
By tomorrow morning, the tale of your loving devotion will be known throughout Velmure.
I hate you.
Today's ball was truly memorable. Once we're home, we'll savor it for a long time.
Oh? Is that a promise?
Wouldn't you agree, my beloved?
Sorry. I knew he was going to say it at some point, but I wasn't ready. Thank you for your hospitality, Marquis. This evening has been delightful. Gets home, slaps him. Why are you like this?
We shall take our leave. I hope you'll rest well.
Uh-huh. As soon as we returned to our residence, I ordered the servants to retire to the East Annex. Only Silas and I remained in the main building. Go on. Reveal the reasons for your betrayal.
Me? A traitor? I wouldn't refer to it as a betrayal, let alone insubordination.
Oh?
I suggest you call it a test.
A test. What right do you have to test your summoner? He slowly unbuttons his collar. Oh my lord, you're distracting me.
You must endure these sorts of trials if you want me to stay.
He likes to test my patience.
And to serve you, I must confirm your true capabilities.
Oh, yikers. Yikers. I scoff. With my hands behind my back, I begin to draw a glyph. Why don't we fight then? You're the one who should be tested. We attack almost simultaneously, and energy warps the air. Currents clash as rumbling shakes the entire building. Yo, you know for a fact the servants in the East Annex are like, what is going on? Don't aim your attacks to the right. You'll hit my 300-year-old portrait.
You're so cautious for a simple duel. And you desire to enter the sacred core.
Maybe. Let's assume you break those antique vases. Who will provide an explanation to the housekeeper tomorrow?
I could destroy all those portraits in that case. We can say your ancestors' spirits appeared at midnight for a family reunion.
They're just casually having a fight. He laughs as he speaks. His staff sends out a stream of black-red energy orbs. Even if they did appear, they'll only remind you of your place. Ooh! I steady the teetering crystal glass with one hand while releasing a glyph with another. I deflect his attack and force him to retreat to the staircase. Our battle moves beyond the great hall as we fight our way upstairs. This is their version of flirting. I love that for them. When the door to the bedroom is kicked open, we're already disheveled. Our battle has drained our energy. Having used too many spells, I sit on the edge of the bed to catch my breath. Sylus rests on the carpet and tilts his head.
Neither of us are dead. I suppose we'll continue this at another time.
Is he really putting a pause on the fight? It's crazy. You hungry again? I don't respond, collapsing onto the bed as drowsiness overtakes me, but he stands up and pokes my shoulder repeatedly. This man.
I'm hungry. Let me drink from you.
He's like a kid who's like, Mom, can I have water before bed? Mom, I'm hungry. I'm hungry, Mom. I can't go to sleep without a snack. I can't. I don't even have the strength to glare at him. I roll over instead. Leave me. Yet Sylus lays down next to me on the bed. He leisurely spreads out his arms. You're not allowed to be here. I turn to try to kick him off, but he lies there with his eyes closed. He refuses to budge.
I can't drink blood, and the couch isn't comfortable. You either let me dine, or allow me to rest well tonight.
I love you, but I hate you. Bastard. Okay, bastard count 3. We've called him a bastard 3 times. Furious, I gnash my teeth, but I'm too exhausted to keep fighting. All I can do is turn and bury my face in the pillow. The fatigue from using my energy washes over me. My consciousness quickly blurs into nothing. We wake up all cuddled up next to him, I guarantee. I had a dream. Endless rose bushes line a path enshrouded in mist. I walk forward as the mist grows thicker. Taking a breath makes me feel sluggish. A blurry silhouette appears and vanishes in the distance. I can't help but follow it. I don't know how long I've been walking until I reach the end of the path. Intense flames and blood-red mist swirl to create a sight befitting of hell. I see myself. Running between the blood-red mist and raging fire, I run as thick smoke erupts violently from the ground. It pursues me from every direction.
Don't look back.
A voice that's familiar yet strange falls near my ear, yet it's seemingly from a distant place. I turn my head. A pair of crimson eyes stares at me. They're so familiar that it makes my heart race with dread. The face in the midst is akin to sunlight shattered by rippling water. It's impossible to focus on. The edges of the dream are burning. I think she's been to the sacred core before. And I think Sylus was there with her. She doesn't remember Sylus. They've both just been alive for too long. Last night's dream repeats in my mind, especially the familiar yet strange voice and those eyes. But I don't want to be preoccupied with such matters unless it concerns clues related to the sacred core. a rose in the midst. The poetry and the night's whisper and my dream direct me to the same image. I don't believe this is a coincidence. When dawn's light begins to touch the world, I'm already at my desk. I carefully examine the fragments of ancient poetry. The spaces between verses are hiding incantations. My fingers trace the faint magical residue hidden within the pages. I follow the patterns of verse breaks, rhyme schemes, and the irregular arrangement of ancient grammar. The fragmented incantations are pieced together to form a map. Sauron lived decades ago. This map must be from that era. I stand, approach the bookshelf, and search through my collection of maps depicting the royal capital. I must identify the exact location.
You're already awake. I guess yesterday didn't leave you that exhausted.
What? Oh my lord. Watch your tongue. More sarcasm means I'm more likely to let you starve.
My lady, may I come in to clean?
Oh no.
What kind of threat is that?
Oh.
You're not the only one with flesh and blood.
No. You won't target innocent humans. I warn him with a look as I tell the maid to come in.
My lady, when I was arranging the bed before, I was worried you and the Count...
What? You were worried about what? I glance at the messy bed. Then I force myself to smile as I link arms with Sylus and lead him out of the bedroom. This bitch.
My lady, my lord, this is a painter who specializes in aristocratic portraits. The central part of the Great Hall cannot remain empty.
I mean, it could. It's my house. I know this is a tradition for Velmerian noble families. Refusing would only arouse suspicion, so I have no choice but to follow the painter's directions.
My lady, please send a loving gaze to the Count. My lord, you may hold the Countess more closely.
Oh my god, it's like the forced marriage trope. I love it.
My lady, you have my permission to lean on me if you're tired.
Thank you for giving me your permission. I look at his teasing gaze and force myself to speak with a stiff smile. We should have asked the painter to use a gladiatorial arena as our background. Shut up!
In such a landscape, it's kill or be killed. I don't believe it suits our marriage.
But it does suit our future.
After all, not even death can sever our bond.
I can feel the passion in your gaze alone. It's rare to paint a lively couple. I will ensure your portrait captures your essence perfectly.
All right. She's so done with it. I rub my sore shoulders as I copy the poetry collection's hidden map into a thin piece of parchment. Then I compare each section to old maps. The convergence point is on the outskirts of the former dynasty's royal capital. This is an underground vault in the old royal capital. We're leaving tonight.
You're well acquainted with it. Living a long life does have its perks, I see.
It do. No amount of sarcasm will change the fact that you must obey me. I lift my wrist and wave it threateningly. Save your strength for when we enter the vault. Remember that your freedom and hunger are in my hands.
Oh, your arrogance is second to none.
Thanks. He pulls me to my feet.
Let's go. Between freedom and hunger, you'll have to satisfy at least one.
Okay. Hee. The entrance to the ancient royal capital's vault is concealed. Its wards are stacked upon one another to serve as an impenetrable barrier. I use the incantation I decode from the poetry collection to break through several layers. Sylus impatiently waves his staff and tears through the final seal. A hidden stone door slowly opens. Behind it is a painting laying on the ground. At its center is a small path entwined with wild grass and overgrown roses. In the depths of the mist, a lone figure walks into the distance. It matches my dream. The painting and images from my dream come to life. It's as if flames wrapped in thick smoke might erupt from the ground at any moment.
Don't let it affect you.
What do you know? Sylus taps the canvas with his staff.
It's been infused with energy and appears to contain a seal.
Oh. If it's a glyph, we should be able to decode it. One end of his staff begins to glow with a crimson light, and it reveals the faint outline of a glyph under the painting. Layer by layer, the glyphs appear in sequence, but just as they are about to connect, they stop.
It won't open. We'll need to utilize a specific method.
What method? Why do you sound like you already know the answer? What? Fluctuating energy in a place like this? Subtle ripples pull me on alert, and several figures burst in through the stone doorway. I can sense their murderous intent before they cast their spells.
You won't escape this time!
Oh my god. I was in the middle of something. Several lightning bolts fall. The cracks on the ground are reminiscent of a spider web, and dust fills the underground vault. Strange. I made sure to cover my trail. How did they find me so quickly?
I thought you'd be more secretive after succeeding at the auction. I didn't think you'd be so proud that you couldn't hide yourself properly.
I recall the tracking spell Sylus secretly casts at the auction. You again? Another mage raises his hand and releases black threads from his fingertips. I'm forced to set aside my anger to focus on the fight. Are you going to stand there and watch?
I can't help myself, my lady. Your fight with them was too captivating.
I'm gonna beat his ass. He twirls his staff to effortlessly block a lightning bolt as he shows no intention of striking back. Draining my energy won't break our linkage.
We won't know until we try.
Intricate glyphs rise with incantations to conjure silver rings in the air that close in. They threaten to strangle us where we stand. Sylus, you're a useless fiend in the underworld. Oh my goodness, she just called him useless. He cleaves through one of the rings.
Why don't you go down there with me? And see which of us is truly useless then.
I mean, okay, is that an invitation? I don't have time to argue with you at this moment.
Ah. So we were arguing.
I don't know what we are. I'm confused. I dodge the rapidly spinning rings, retreat to his side, and grab his hand. If you don't help me now, don't ever think about drinking my blood again.
Is that a threat or an invitation?
I hate him. It's an order. Eliminate them.
As you wish, my dearest wife.
Stop it! The shadow beneath his feet begins to stretch and twist. A crimson light shines from the depths of his gaze as black-red mist surges from his staff. Amongst the mages, his movements are graceful yet ruthless. Our opponents can't cry out in surprise before they collapse between the flashes of blood-red light. Wow. Look at that hair. Gorgeous. As the last mage falls to his knees, Sylus suddenly bends down and bites the man's neck. He hungry. He growling. Blood overflows from the wound. The man doesn't even have time to struggle before dying. Noticing my frown, he wipes the blood from the corner of his mouth with a silk handkerchief and calmly walks to the next mage.
Your furrowed brow reminds me of an intricate glyph. Can you blame me, though? I haven't eaten in days. If this continued, the Archfiend Sovereign would have become the Sovereign of Hunger.
Oh. He picks up another unconscious mage.
Your blood is special. One sip is worth half their lives. But since you're unwilling, I'll have to make do.
You lured in these mages for that. Oh my god, he was so hungry he said, I'm ordering takeout. So sorry. Stop it! I'm going to panic. He bites the man's throat, and after taking 2 gulps, a subtle change appears in his eyes.
Not necessarily.
Oh no. Blood spurts out and splashes onto the bottom of the painting. As it seeps into the edge, the glyphs flare with an intense red light. A thick blood-red mist surges upward from the glyph and spreads out. In the midst, the stone door slowly closes. Sylus, run! I dash toward the exit, but a whisper reaches my ear.
You're too slow.
Bitch. Oh. Embracing me from behind, he unfurls his silver wings and flies away. He breaks through the ceiling to reach the night sky. We're flying! Whee! I'm sorry. Wow. Are we flying? Yes! At night, Vilmir sits under cold silver, its tilled rooftops reflecting the waning moon's light. Blood-red mist silently encroaches through the streets and alleys and rises toward the sky. The cold moonlight is slowly stained. What will this blood-red do to Vilmir's people?
Weren't you willing to do whatever it takes to enter the sacred core? Yet you worry about strangers.
Despite his sarcasm, he holds me more tightly. Sylus, you never actually asked me why I want to enter the sacred core.
Countless people wish to rewrite their lives. You're not the first, nor will you be the last.
What about you? Do you wish to do the same? The blood-red mist churns in the wind, no longer a mere shadow encompassing the streets. It's an omen unfurling across the sky. Yet, within me rises a tranquility I haven't felt in ages. It's as if in some distant past, I had looked upon an ebony city like this. In the future, I'll give you blood.
Are you trying to say we'll compromise?
So long as you stop giving me these trials.
Your offer for a truce is more sincere than I expected.
You'll accept it?
An agreement this important needs a proper acknowledgement.
What does that mean?
Hold on tight.
Oh my god, he gonna dive bomb. Whee! Imagine being flown around by your vampire husband and you just go, whee! Sylus lands on our residence's rooftop with me in his arms. The wind lifts his cloak and the hem of my clothes. I try to jump down, but he doesn't let go. Instead, he sits on the roof with me, still in his embrace. He lowers his head to take in my scent. Oh my goodness.
Has anyone ever told you that after you cast spells, you radiate a unique warmth? It corresponds to your energy.
Oh my god. No. Aside from you, who else would notice?
If I'm the only one, that's even better.
I can't stand this myth. I'm going to die. On a humid night under cold... Pardon me. On a humid night under cold moonlight, he slowly licks my cheek. Oh? Hello?
The warmth of a spell's embers on your skin is enchanting.
Oh? Is it? Why did you have to use the M word? His moist breath travels down my cheek and neck. His lips brush against my wrist, and a smile forms on his face. Do you hear the music? This music is only played when things get spicy. Didn't you already?
I flew across half the city while carrying you. Even fiends know what exhaustion is.
Okay.
As we've discussed before, formal agreements require a proper acknowledgement to be finalized.
Right. You did say that. What kind of acknowledgement is he supposed to be? Despite my internal skepticism, I don't pull away.
Since you've agreed, let's sign it.
What are we signing? What are we signing?
With my power, you shall tear open fate's gates. And with your blood, I'll maintain my invincible form.
Alright. His warm lips gently press against my wrist.
The moonlight will be our witness on this night, at this hour.
Oh, he is feasting. Pain courses through me as his sharp teeth pierce my skin. I shudder as a strange tingling sensation spreads from the wound to my fingertips. Is he doing the sexy, like, breathing thing? He is! His fingers graze my palm. They move in tandem with his lips and teeth as he sucks my blood. Oh my lord. It's meticulous and slow, as if he's savoring a rich, exquisite elixir. It lasts for a long time, until the blood-red mist gradually envelops the silvery white moon. They said, and we're gonna turn blood play into a thing in the game. Why was that so... I'm sorry, I'm done. Another dream. I once again find myself walking along that misty path of roses in my dream. The flowers on either side are no longer blooming. Their petals fade and curl one by one before transforming into silent ash at my feet. The mist clears to reveal a dead garden at the end of the path. Charred vines with roses and snare-broken colonnades They're akin to memories that lost their life, yet refuse to fade. Looking up, I see Velmir. It's no different from a hanging scroll slowly peeling away, its colors fading layer by layer until everything dissolves into gray mist.
When the roses bloom again, will you remember who I am now?
No! Don't make me cry. I want to remember you. But will you still be the same when the time comes?
So long as our souls remain unchanged, we'll surely
Wait.
recognize each other.
There was like a whisper there. Wait, is this like... This is the dream world where their souls sometimes meet? Like, because they share soul, like half of each other's soul, like the in-between times. Like maybe Sylus dies and MC's still alive, she'll dream and see his soul around, like, and like be with his soul, and vice versa. She's gone but he's not. I don't know, this is weird. I open my eyes to find blood-red sunlight filtering through the gaps in the curtains. There's a thin layer of eerie mist in the bedroom. Was that a dream?
You're awake?
Hello. Good morning. I try to sit up, but the arms around my waist tighten. I'm pulled back against a firm chest. You, release me. Who said you could sleep here? So, I'm fine. I'm trying so hard not to bark. His annoying arms ignore me, and make me face him.
You slept so soundly last night that I couldn't wake you up.
Oh.
If I wasn't a kind gentleman who carried you back to your room, you'd be sunbathing on the roof.
Oh.
Worry not. When I walked in, I told the housekeeper that you were exhausted from dancing. No one will suspect anything.
Oh, we were dancing? Wow. Are you saying I should be thanking you for your thoughtfulness?
I'm honored.
Oh my god, shut up. Oh. Don't answer the door like that. Sylus. A maid enters with a tray that has my breakfast. Once she sets it down, she helps me bathe.
Did you have any strange dreams last night, my lady?
Why are you asking?
I dreamed of a path covered in roses, and when I woke up, I held a rose petal in my hand.
What? Why is it similar to my dream? What else did you see?
I can't remember. The path was hidden in a heavy mist, and everything was blurry.
I'm confused. I am confused. I question all the servants, and they say they experience similar dreams. By evening, the entire city is talking about this strange dream. In a world where death can strike at any moment, people believe this is an ill omen. Panic spreads. In the flickering candlelight, I once again open Night's Whispers and search the fragmented text for the blood-red mist. When the mist kisses the roses and its petals fall, the Supreme shall awaken from its eternal slumber.
Do you believe this refers to the sacred core?
Maybe. In a book I once read, there was a record of a powerful magic spell considered forbidden. It's called the Rose Dream Plague. It can force an entire city to witness the same dream. In other words, it's a disease that infects one's dreams. Only Saren would have the power to seal forbidden magics within a painting from decades ago.
Is he truly kind-hearted to show later generations the path to the sacred core? This could be him mocking people like you.
Rude. At least his insults toward me wouldn't be as frequent as yours. What about you, Count? Did you dream last night? Are your dreams the same as humans? Or do fiends have no dreams? He gives a non-committal smile, but his eyes show no trace of amusement.
Rather than concern yourself with whether or not I'm like you, you should focus on searching for the clues about the sacred core.
He's deflecting. He doesn't answer my question. For some reason, I'm certain his dream had something he didn't want to see. More spicy music? No, just eerie music. That night, Sylus had a dream. Oh. Oh my god. In it, Melody died in blossoming roses. When he woke up, he thought it was ridiculous. Dreaming of an immortal's death was a cruel, ill-timed joke. But the lingering remnants of the dream prevented him from showing his usual mocking smile. He still remembered the complex emotions from the dream, chaotic, melancholic, and a pain tearing his soul apart. She is a mage who summoned him, and this is a game to pass the time in his long existence. How could your death cause me so much agony? Sylus realized that although he was no longer dreaming, he was still affected by the emotions from his dream. Did I lose my mind after drinking your blood? He laughed at himself, his knuckles gently brushing over the girl next to him. Her skin was smooth, warm. He held this bundle of warmth in his arms as if to dispel the vivid despair of his dream. He thought it was just a dream. Yes, it was just a dream. Ooh, eerie. Blood-red mist hangs over Velmir, stubbornly refusing to disappear. It becomes a veil that enshrouds the city day and night. After the initial panic, people grew accustomed to the sky's disturbing color. In this era where death's shadow looms, no one can predict if they will be pushed into the abyss by fate's hand tomorrow. People continue to seek comfort in magic, and mages use any means necessary to enter the sacred core and rewrite fate. Sylus and I follow the trail of clues entwined with dreams, poetry, and the blood mist. Velmir is a painting slowly corroded by time. Despite our extensive travels, useful information remains scarce.
Marquis Swain passed away from an illness several days ago.
Oh.
My lady, my lord, you attended a ball he hosted when you first arrived in Belmure. Do you remember?
Yes. At the dining table, Sylus and I exchanged glances, but the housekeeper's expression remains as calm as ever. He looked hale back then.
They say his heart stopped beating. Such tragedies aren't uncommon, yet everyone believes it's connected to the ominous mist. All the nobles are desperately inviting mages to divine their fate and extend their lifespans. If my lady and my lord wish it, I can arrange for one to visit you.
No, thank you.
My lady, my lord, today's steak is selected from the healthiest calves raised on farms outside the city. It's been seared at a low temperature with herb butter.
Butter. The elderly chef anxiously watches as the maid serves the dishes. He casts uneasy glances at Sylus while his voice unconsciously drops to a whisper.
If the Count doesn't find it beneath him, please, do try it.
Not the chef being like, please don't send my food back. I'm scared of you. I glance at the untouched dish in front of Sylus and can't help but pity the dejected chef. I wish I could tell the chef that the Count is only interested in blood. To my surprise, Sylus picks up his knife and fork, cuts a small piece of steak, and places it in his mouth to chew.
It's not bad.
He's being nice.
Thank you. I'll go ahead and prepare the dessert.
Look at him being nice to the chef. The housekeeper and maid also visibly relax, and the atmosphere in the dining room seems to improve by a considerable amount. So Sylus can be like this too.
What is it?
Nothing? I'm thinking. It's nothing. I saw a hint of humanity in the Count, and I'm not used to it.
Perhaps. I've been drinking too much of my wife's blood and was infected with the consumption.
Oh no. I glare at him as a servant delivers a letter to the housekeeper.
It's from Duke Bass. His Grace has invited you to a hunt.
Oh. A hunt? They still wish to hunt as the blood mist covers the sky. Do they not fear death anymore?
My lady, you may not be aware, but ever since the blood mist descended, extremely rare animals have appeared in the royal hunting grounds outside the city.
How rare? What are we talking?
Oh. How rare are they exactly?
Thank you, Sylus.
They say deer with silver horns and pheasants exhibiting golden feathers were spotted, and they've only been depicted in books. All the noble families are competing to hunt them.
Oh, so they're just like, ooh, rare animal, let's kill them. Sylus and I exchange a glance. We recognize the interest in each other's eyes. Unusual animals suddenly appearing. This might be connected to the Sacred Core.
Since His Grace gave us an invitation, there's no reason for us to refuse.
Okay, valid.
Besides, my lady should acquire new attire. A custom hunting outfit should do.
Oh my god, hunter. We're a hunter. I see what you did there. Wow. Okay, sorry. I see what you were trying to do. What? Pretty. Oh my god. Sunlight pierces the crimson mist and cascades over the forest located in the royal hunting grounds. Every leaf is coated with a blood-red light. The horn sounds, hounds bark wildly as they run, and dozens of magnificent horses gallop through the woods. They temporarily disperse the eerie atmosphere that looms over the forest.
Look! There's a deer with white markings!
In the distance, a herd of startled deer races toward the forest depths. Their fur is adorned with vine-like white patterns.
Is that a peacock? There are wild peacocks here?
On the other side, a silver peacock stands on a large rock while displaying its tail. Its feathers shimmer in an almost surreal quality. The nobles are frenzied over these supernatural sights. Their servants and horses divide the forest into chaotic, noisy sections.
I guess none of these creatures are your actual targets.
Sylus rides a tall, dark red hunter horse. His posture is impeccable, yet he possesses an ineffable ease. I could almost believe he's going for a casual stroll. I'm sorry. Just Sylus on a noble hunting steed, just posture. He's just... I'm fine. I'm normal. According to the books I've read, when the Sacred Core is about to manifest, living creatures are transformed by powerful magic. They become incredibly beautiful.
Are there any tomes you haven't read? You're a walking Sacred Core encyclopedia.
Thank you, I have lived forever, so... Encyclopedias are thick. Those who can only make nastier marks should be careful, lest their skulls be crushed by one. Okay. We're going to take a moment. He called her an encyclopedia. She said encyclopedias are thick. She's calling herself thick. Those who can only make nastier marks should be careful lest their skulls be crushed by one. What you're saying is, you want to crush his skull with your thighs. And I don't think he'd be objecting to that. Anyways. I have read into it, thank you. An unusual magical force slowly reaches out from the depths of the forest. It's akin to slender, cold tentacles. Ew. Silence.
I sense it. Let's follow it.
Okay. We avoid the groups and track that magical force into the dense forest. The blood-red mist thickens, and a streak of disturbing white flashes. It's a white crow! Its feathers as pure as snow. A rose line crawls out from its back. A semi-transparent bud grows on the vine. Thin streams of blood are flowing within it. Hi! It's a magical creature. Baby!
What is now?
I dismount, my fingers moving rapidly as the glyph appears on the ground. The glyph wraps itself around, akin to a chain. It's about to tighten and trap the white crow. A dozen blurry figures appear in the midst. They transform into sharp spikes and unleash a barrage of attacks.
It's not yours!
Bitch, I will fight. If that's Mephisto, you're all dead. Before I can dodge, Silence is already in front of me. He twirls his staff to block the spikes.
You'll be unable to obtain anything with this speed.
Silas, these are illusions.
I already knew that. The real spellcaster is hiding amongst them. Attack with me.
Okay. I swing my staff with him. Crystals expand into a glyph and pierce the illusions in the mist.
These people severely underestimated the connection between a husband and wife. What do you say, my lady?
You're so right about that, hubby. I suppose you refuse to miss any chance to flaunt our relationship. Counts. We trade barbs as usual, yet our rapport in battle flows more smoothly than ever. The mages who want to take the White Crow are forced to retreat. Powerless, they can't fight back. I turn to activate another glyph. I'll capture the White Crow. Oh. A familiar nauseating agony explodes in my chest. My breath is almost cut off. I fall to my knees in the cold, damp mud, and the power of my glyph dissipates. Why is it even worse than before? My vision blurs. I can only see Sylus rushing through the mist. He catches me before my face lands on the ground.
Your body.
Don't worry about it. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine.
She can't move. Here's our chance.
Bitch. A dozen or so mages surround us and raise their hands in unison. The ground erupts with blinding white light. Accompanied by a deafening roar, spiraling rings of light rise.
I can't kill them all when the linkage is limiting me. They need to come closer.
Oh. 5 rings of light rotate in various positions and mesh together in a gear-like fashion as they close in. My energy and silences are draining. Several impatient mages move, hoping to seize the opportunity to capture the White Crow.
At last.
Oh. Within Sylus cuts through the group of mages. Akin to a blade, his staff repeatedly pierces their chests. Oh. Yikers. Yikers.
You want to drain my energy? Pay for it with your blood.
A fiend! It's a fiend who drinks blood!
He angry. Nobles drawn in by the commotion hide, keeping their distance. Their faces turn ashen as they witness Sylus furiously drink the mage's blood. Look at my phone. The spiral glyph continues to move. The excruciating pain shatters my body into countless pieces. No! Oh! Sylus. He returns to my side, his eyes flashing with a savage intensity, yet they brim with certain determination. He raises his wrist and pierces his skin with his fangs. Bright red blood winds down his arm.
Drink.
Oh. I feel a fear in the depths of my subconscious, and I use my last ounce of strength to shake my head.
You don't have a choice.
He grabs my jaw and presses his wrist against my mouth. When my tongue touches his skin, his blood reminds me of burning embers. It explodes inside me and churns in my veins. My heartbeat is all I can hear, as it's accompanied by a sharp burning pain, yet it's quickly dispelling the weakness and oppressive sensation in my body. The mist around us suddenly churns and swirls as if countless hidden eyes are opening within it. The gear-like glyph is silent, its light dissolving into the mist.
Lean on me. We'll leave this place.
Okay. Our figures vanish into the depths of the blood mist as Sylus holds me. Did he just turn us into a vampire? Did he turn us into a fiend? Is that what happened? In my hazy consciousness, I can only feel a warm, thick, strange, yet intoxicating liquid between my lips. My throat tightens as I greedily drink it. I'm savoring the sweetest poison drawn from darkness itself.
A little more.
Oh my god.
Breathe. You're doing well.
Oh my god, wow. What? What's going on? Confused. I slowly open my eyes and my vision is only filled with a dark crimson hue. Blood? I realize my tongue is lapping Sylus's wrist, his blood slowly trickling down from the corner of my lips. Oh. I quickly move back and sit up. Where are we? Only to discover that I'm lying in a stone coffin. It's adorned with intricate carvings.
Welcome home, Countess.
Where are we? Where am I? My home doesn't have anything like this. I look around. This place resembles an underground vault with walls made of dark stone. Candlelight casts shadows that stretch into monstrous shapes.
Of course. This is my home.
Are you saying we're in the underworld? Is that what you're saying?
I could use another descriptor. Welcome to the underworld, Miss Mage.
I love it here. The underworld? How could a human possibly enter this place?
They would have to drink my blood.
Oh. The metallic taste of blood lingers in my mouth, but I'm not repulsed by it. How strange. The suffocating feeling from before has subsided without me noticing, but the pain inside my body still reminds me of everything that happened. The white crow. The clues to sacred core must be on it. I force myself to climb out of the stone coffin, but when my feet touch the ground, I collapse from excruciating agony. white... Dude. A white feathery figure flies across the underground chamber and lands gracefully on Silas's shoulder.
Here's your clue. In your current pitiful state, you shouldn't be running around willy-nilly.
Willy-nilly. Sorry. This magical creature can enter the underworld too?
Since it was prey that caught your interest, my lady, I naturally couldn't let it escape.
Oh, okay.
I'll admit, it's peculiar. I've never seen a magical creature that can freely travel between the human world and the underworld before.
Sylus helps me stand. The white crow shows no intention of flying away. Instead, it tilts its head as it watches me. The vine on its back sways gently with each breath, its bud remaining tightly closed as if it's hiding secrets. Wonder how long it will take for the flower to bloom.
When it happens, what you're looking for might reveal itself. But your weakness has been exposed. Those mages won't give you a moment to breathe anymore. If you leave now, you'll be walking into death's sweet embrace.
His eyes reveal their typical mocking gleam, but there's a hint of genuine concern. I remain silent for a moment. The intense anguish coursing through my body forces me to lean on him for support. If you don't mind me staying here, then I'll wait for the rose to bloom, Count.
I have welcomed you from the very beginning.
I don't know about that. Suddenly he picks me up. Carrying me, he climbs the stairs. Oh my god. Wow. Come here, little... I'm gonna call you Mephisto Jr. I don't know. Just pretend.
Now that you're staying, let's help you become acquainted with our home, my lady.
Okay. Sounds like a good plan. Shut up. Sylus and I reach the top of the staircase. The scenery greeting my eyes is so breathtaking, it's almost pain. I almost forget my pain. Inside the massive castle with its vaulted ceiling, bright candle light reflects off countless treasures. Its radiance is dreamlike and dangerous. Massive beast skulls hang as decorations. Crystals taller than a person contain strange weapons and items that shimmer with an otherworldly glow. Is this how you live in the underworld? No wonder you hate being summoned.
They're nothing more than trophies. Opponents I've defeated here, mages who tried to summon me only to die. I always keep one item from each of them as a souvenir.
Oh, that's twisted. His nonchalance sends chills down my spine. So this place is actually a graveyard.
Your sense of humor never fails to delight me.
I'm so glad I can make you laugh now.
Even if this is a graveyard, it's been deathly quiet for a long time. I've run out of rivals in the underworld. There are no fiends who dare to challenge me. And I can count the mages who survived long enough to complete the summoning ritual on one hand in the past century. So, I'm bored.
I'm bored. I'm also a mage who summoned you. Are you planning to take a souvenir from me? He glances at me.
We'll discuss that after you're dead.
What? 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 So you also have a sense of humor.
It's a pity that the underworld and the human world lack individuals like you who appreciate it. It seems my sense of humor is destined to only entertain you.
I got their bonding. As he carries me around to brag about his keepsakes with great enthusiasm, I catch a glimpse of something within the castle. Is that a pipe organ? In the midst of flickering gold light stands a silent, imposing, dust-covered pipe organ. Its wooden casing has lost its luster, as if it's been forgotten in the depths of time.
Can you play it?
You want me to play it? Okay, I'm gonna cry. He places me on the bench and I press a few keys. If she starts playing the song from his Dragon Myth, I'm gonna be upset. Thank the Lord. That scared the shit out of me, I'm not gonna lie. Unsurprisingly, some are out of tune. Others don't produce any sound.
That's normal. No one has ever played it.
Oh. And you consider it normal? A room full of treasures arranged around a broken pipe organ. Is it special to you? Sylus doesn't answer. He picks me up again and carries me. I'm about to ask more questions, but the sight before me makes me forget my curiosity. Oh. On the balcony, the wind is as cold as a knife's edge. The underworld sky doesn't resemble daytime or nighttime. It remains an unchanging gray. The world before me is distorted and fragmented. Buildings of various architectural styles are present as far as the eye can see. It's as if they've been violently pieced together. In the distance, a crimson barren mountain rises. Large rock chunks float around its edges. Beyond that lies a motionless sea, akin to a glass sculpture. The waves are frozen as they break. The underworld, described in various books, is nothing like this.
You should read less nonsense.
These structures seem to be from different worlds. What exactly is this realm?
A graveyard.
An indescribable shudder spreads from the depths of my heart. I don't understand. He slightly turns his head, his gaze passing me like the wind.
You're not the only one who wants to rewrite fate. And there are other timelines with people such as yourself.
Oh.
Have you ever wondered where those discarded fates go?
Oh.
Established cause and effect cannot vanish into thin air. A place must receive these fragments erased from various timelines.
Okay.
When enough fragments accumulate, they form ruins. The underworld is a fate's graveyard.
Interesting. Professor Junior. Similar to a hunter searching for carrion above a graveyard, the white crow soars in a distant gray sky. I don't know if I'm stunned by Sylus's words or affected by the countless energies surrounding me. A ringing noise floods my ears and my limbs
The
weaken.
magnetic field here is too chaotic. Your body isn't strong enough to stay outside for too long.
Without saying another word, Sylus lifts me into his arms and carries me back. Black red mist flows out to seal the doors and windows behind us. Back in the stone chamber beneath the castle, what was once eerie now feels comforting by comparison. It's suddenly quiet in here. The stone chamber shields me from the chaos outside. And even my breathing becomes steady again.
Only being quiet isn't enough.
He places me back into the ornate stone coffin. Noticing my look of protest, he pats my hand to reassure me.
You'll recover faster here.
In our coffin? No wonder he used the stone coffin as a bed. However, humans need plenty of food to recover. We can't just rest.
You only require blood now. There's no need for regular meals anymore.
Wait, what does that mean? Dauntless, I grab his hand. I've been eating human food for hundreds of years. I can't quit. Chocolate exists. Even if my body doesn't need it, I still need food to sustain my mind. Otherwise, I'll keep pestering you.
How troublesome.
Oh, are you troubled? I don't think so. I hear rummaging. Then Sylus quickly returns with several pouches in his hands.
You're fortunate. In the underworld, my abode is the only one where human food can still be found.
Oh. Wonder who's the unfortunate mage you scavenged them from. This food isn't centuries old, is it?
It's 100 years old. It's fresh compared to you.
Did he just call me old? He called me ancient. Are you... Oh! MC is not having it. There are traces of magical seals in the pouches. Mages typically use this method to preserve food for extended periods. But no mage expects their food to last 100 years.
Are you going to eat it or not?
I don't know. I'll try. Silas's face shows disdain, yet his movements are swift and efficient as he opens the pouches and lights a fire in the stone chamber to heat the food. Stop. Yelvin! I look at the cold, gloomy stone chamber and the coffin I'm laying in. My gaze lands on his busy, happy figure. Sylus, were you this elated when you were alone here? He pours the heated, sticky mass of food onto a metal plate and hands it to me.
No. It's because I'm giving you this meal, so I can feast properly later.
All right. All right. Then I must be the first dish that makes you happy. A gourmet delicacy. Oh, girl, calling yourself a delicacy is a mood.
You're confident about your status.
I am. I taste the steaming substance. Although I'm not actually hungry, its aroma still brings me comfort and helps me relax. This isn't my first time lying in a coffin. I was suffocating, and the people around me thought I was dead. They hastily buried me in a coffin. Once enough time had passed, I woke up to find myself buried alive. I stare absently at the thick liquid on my plate, but my voice remains steadfast. I struggled to crawl out of the coffin. I bet that place still tells ghost stories about me. But this happened ages ago. After several eons, I doubt anyone remembers. Sylus listens quietly. Surprisingly, his mocking expression is nowhere to be seen.
Is that why you wish to enter the sacred core?
Yes. I lower my gaze. It's the first time I've told anyone my real reason for seeking the sacred core. My suffering stems from a curse. I lost my most crucial memories and only vaguely remember that because of this curse. Only a certain person can grant me true death. Excuse me? Wait. No. We cursed him. No. He quietly observes me as if he's looking at a reflection below a lake's surface. Wow, I've heard
You
this
want to
before.
rewrite your fate to escape eternal torment.
Yeah. Correct. Eternity for me is a nightmare I can never wake from. The flickering candlelight in the stone chamber casts a gentle glow on his face and encourages me to ask the question that has lingered in my heart for so long. Do you remember why you're here?
That's one more thing we share. For better or worse.
He doesn't remember? He sits down and leans against the stone coffin.
I don't remember how I arrived here. Sometimes, I think the underworld's fiends are simply people abandoned by fate. Since they're not embraced by it, they're free from the mortal world's moral constraints. They only live for their desires.
But you said you weren't happy before.
I suppose when I defeated a fiend, I'd momentarily feel the zenith of pleasure. That's why I spent most of my time becoming the ruler of the underworld.
Hades coded.
But pleasure has always been fleeting. After the rapture passes, all that remains is longer periods of emptiness.
I hate it here. He speaks of his distant past in a detached tone. With time melting, bloodshed, and brutality, only drifting ashes are left. I understand him, though there's no reason for it. Perhaps it's because I also experienced the passage of time. Maybe my life only has one sensation left. Or to put it simply, we're like kindred spirits. You must have traveled through many fragmented space-times before. Why did you stay at this castle? He glances at me, his tone making it impossible to tell if he's being genuine.
Must there be a reason? This might be the only place where I've seen a pipe organ.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It just hit me. I don't like it here. His writers are so deep. What do you mean? If the underworld holds fates that never were, I think that pipe organ is from the fate that MC and Sylus overcame in his last myth, in his dragon myth, because the fate that had been predetermined was that they would destroy each other, or he would kill his lover. That's like a dragon's destiny. But MC said, no, we're not doing that. And now, that version of fate, that version of events, was discarded into the underworld. Is that so?
It's the only object that feels familiar to me.
Ooh. My heart races for no apparent reason. It's an inexplicable thought. An inexplicable thought appears in my mind. This castle doesn't have to be so deathly silent. After all, its owner isn't cold-hearted. She's gonna go fix that organ and play it. I know. I sense. I can tell. My god, they're falling for each other. I hate it. Several days later, the torment inside my body has slightly subsided. I can now leave the stone coffin and walk around the castle. Living alone in a large building must be boring. Grayish light pours through the castle's windows as the white crow dives. It's carrying something in its beak. It lands on the railing beside me and opens its beak. A black flower gently rolls into my palm. Ah! Hi! Is this a rose? It has the shape of a rose, but I've never seen this color before.
When did it bloom?
I haven't seen the Underworld's gardens yet. I grabbed Silas's wrist. Should we follow it and take a look?
You've barely recovered, and yet you've already forgotten what happens when outside energies affect you.
I want to see the gardens! I've been stuck here for days. Besides, you can protect me. This is an order.
Are you certain your orders still work in my territory?
Yes. Several wisps of black-red mist faintly swirl around me as if to shield my body.
In this place, I'll only abide by them once.
Okay. Thank you. I love him. The White Crow leads us to an area behind the castle. The hillside is shrouded in hazy light. To my surprise, a field of blossoming blue and black roses lies at the bottom of the stone steps. The White Crow circles above the sea of flowers, and the scene feels strangely familiar. I feel like I've experienced this before.
In a dream?
In Velmir, there's a secret garden filled with roses. It has red and white roses in full bloom. I remember seeing a black crow there. It feels similar to what we're seeing now. It's almost like
A mirror image.
I pick a few roses. Their rich fragrance is exactly like the scent one can find in the human world. It adds a touch of vitality to this cold realm. Perhaps the human world and the underworld aren't completely separated. How else could this white crow travel between them? And it carries clues about the sacred core. It can be considered a messenger.
The sacred core's messenger is similar to an ominous sign. It deserves a fiend's name.
If you're about to name him Mephisto, I will cry. The crow's like, oh my god, I'm getting a name.
We'll call him Mephisto.
Listen, this is the most important lore. Mephisto, my baby. The white crow cries out of his as he's approving his new name. He lands on Silas's shoulder, the rosebud on the bird's back quiver slightly. It might blossom soon. I'm not getting emotional over finding out Mephisto was a part of their story all along. I gather blue and black roses and bring them back to the castle. I arrange them at the bottom of the stone coffin.
You're bringing an invasive plant species into my territory.
You're an invasive plant species. I'm sorry. That was not a good comeback. I love you. This stone coffin is cold, hard, and deathly gloomy. I doubt I'll ever get used to sleeping in it. I lie down in the coffin. The fragrance of the flowers envelops me, and it carries a warm sweetness. The roses here smell similar to the ones in the human world. Falling asleep, surrounded by this fragrance, might give me better dreams. Do you want to try it?
Since when did you start believing in these things?
I once fell asleep amongst flowers. To be exact, it was in the secret garden I told you about.
And you had a beautiful dream.
Yes, I still remember it to this day.
Tell me about it. Perhaps I might also start believing.
After you have your own sweet dream, we can exchange stories. I take Silas's hand. He doesn't refuse, and he moves closer as I pull him into this small sea of flowers. Close your eyes and breathe. Doesn't it feel like you're lying in a bed of flowers?
I can believe I'm basking in the sun.
His tone remains teasing as ever, but there's a subtle joy in his voice. He has yet to let go of my hand. I close my eyes and sense the floral fragrance intensify in the darkness. I become more aware of his warmth that I'm holding. Sylus? When we return to Velmir, I'll take you to that secret garden and show you those roses.
All right.
Holding hands, we sleep while surrounded by the fragrance of roses. Thirsty, I'm so thirsty. I don't know how long it's been. My body is overwhelmed by an intense, unexpected desire. Dizziness, a parched throat, and emptiness in my chest. This isn't the suffocation heralding an approaching death. It's an uncontrollable hunger. I'm subconsciously drawn to the presence beside me. I don't want the scent of flowers, but this intense burning essence. I want. I can't help but move closer to the source. Seemingly in a deep slumber, Sylus's eyes are closed. I lower my head to his chest and inhale his scent. His heartbeat awakens uses of certain words here awakens a deeper carnal craving within me. Follow the warmth. Oh my goodness. I follow his warmth over his collarbone and his Adam's apple. I'm drawn to the side of his neck. Oh, he is so aware. He is aware. He might not be awake, but he is aware. The essence is more evident. Its warmth pulsating against the tip of my nose and lips. Girls, don't we all? I want silence.
You don't need to restrain yourself.
You don't have to tell me twice. Sorry.
Since we're the same now.
Okay.
Why don't we make an exchange?
Yes. Yes. The wild growing hunger inside me doesn't let me hesitate. I agree instantly. A faint smile. I'm fine. I'm alright. A faint smile crosses his lips as he unhurriedly opens his collar to expose his neck. Slightly raised veins pulse under his skin.
Indulge yourself to your heart's content, my dearest wife.
Okay. I lean forward. We have fangs now. My fangs piercing his skin. Warm, thick liquid fills my mouth. Is he? His ears are red. Ooh. Sylus girly, stay winning. He's having a time. The taste in my mouth is rich, cloying. It carries an intoxicating power that makes me dizzy. I feel as though I'm drinking the night's darkness that's been brought to a boil.
Give it to me.
I'm going to pass away. I'm going to pass away. As I tilt my head back to catch my breath, Sylus turns his head, opens my collar, and sinks his fangs to the crook of my neck. Yo, this is every fangirl's dream from Twilight. Yum. Oh. He's so flushed. Ooh! Oh no. Pain. I'm fine. I'm alright. Everything is okay. Pain and pleasure overlap and surge as our breaths quicken and intertwine. Blood and skin press against lips and teeth. The scent of flowers and blood merge, and our heartbeats gradually synchronize beneath our skin. Oh, we're getting first. Oh, yep. I'm gonna hyperventilate. I'm not. Nope, it's fine. Dark red blood drips from my pierced neck, soaking my disheveled collar. It soon falls into the roses under us. Petals greedily drink drops of blood, and the dark crimson seeps into those blue and black roses. Oh? I don't know how long I've been asleep. In a realm between dreams and wakefulness, a slight pull on my skin makes me regain consciousness. Hi. Next to me, Sylus lays on his side. He holds a soft handkerchief and unhurriedly wipes away traces of blood from the corner of my lips. His touch is gentle. His fingertips occasionally brush against my skin. They leave behind a subtle yet unmistakable warmth.
Did I wake you? You can sleep some more.
My god, he's such a good husband. I lower my gaze. The edges of the rose petals beneath me are still stained with dark red blood that's partially dried. They're seemingly whispering to me. I recall the burning roses from my previous dream. Their color was the same. And the person beside me in that dream had the same warmth. Dreams and reality overlap, and I can't tell which one is more real. Hi, Mephi, my baby. Mephisto perches on the edge of the stone coffin. The rosebud on his back is so large that it's starting to unfurl. We should be able to return soon.
Indeed.
Silas's answer betrays no emotion, and my heart, which should be rejoicing, isn't as thrilled as I expected. Oh. I'm one step closer to entering the sacred core. I should be happy. My gaze remains captivated by the hand still wiping away blood. Oh. His fingertips graze my lips, and his lingering warmth secretly infiltrates my heart to embrace every fiber of my being. Once I enter the sacred core, his curse's shackles will no longer bind me. Doubt lurks, its rusty blade silently embedding itself into my heart. Isn't this what I've always wanted? Why am I hesitating? Because you've fallen in love. That was actually really impressive. The rose on Mephisto's back blooms more beautifully with each passing day. Unfurling one layer at a time, its petals are akin to ignited flames. Deep within the flower center are entwined silver-like thread-like patterns, fragments of magical power. Once the rose is in full bloom, these magical fragments will be revealed. I'll piece them together then. My body is recovering, but I know deep down that it will never return to what it once was. For reasons unknown, the searing sensations follow me like a shadow. It's not as intense as when it suddenly appears. Rather, it's a constant underlying pain. But I lie to Sylus and tell him I made a full recovery. Sylus is uncharacteristically distracted. He only responds with a slight nod. The unspoken truth between us is that after leaving the underworld, we'll reach the sacred core. These should be the last moments of my life in the underworld. Before leaving, I want to leave something behind. Perhaps it's to prove I was here, and perhaps it'll make him remember me. I wipe down the neglected pipe organ deep within the castle, open its cover, and clean the pipes.
You're already bored of this place? Or you have a rare hobby for repairing pipe organs?
Not necessarily. In the past, I disguised myself as a devout choir member to find a book containing forbidden magics. It was sealed in a chapel.
Ah, yes. You do something of that nature.
I adjust the pitch of each note until the organ sounds normal again. I stayed there for a long time and learned tuning and repair techniques. I never thought I'd get to use them here. I think it's tuned. Do you want to try playing it?
Why don't you do that?
He doesn't know how to play. The only pieces I learned back then were monotonous and boring. Chuckling softly, he sits down. His slender fingers rest on the instrument's keys. The melody flowing from his fingers reminds me of warmth submerged in water. I'm drawn into the depths of my memories. My heart stirs, and I can't tell if it's because of the melody or the person playing it. Where did you learn to play this piece?
I don't remember. It seems like I was born with it.
I hate everything. It sounds like a requiem.
Is it banal?
He likes that word. No, it's tranquil. Entranced, I watched his fingers dance. Sylus, when I die, will you play it for me again?
How can you hear it if you're dead?
I'll hear it. Oh. He doesn't say anything, continues playing. The ancient castle's vast corridors and walls reflect the music back again and again, as if they're trying to crystallize this moment in time. This is our last night in the underworld. That night, the white crow is perched on the castle window. A blood-red rose blooms along the vine on his back. The delicate lines on the petal converge into a silvery white spiral at the flower's center. It resembles a dissected nebula. I lean in. Deep within the spirals lies an illusionary mirror, which rotates like a kaleidoscope. I see an abandoned courtyard with no distinctive features. There's only a broken stone bust standing alone amongst overgrown weeds. At the end, a narrow path stretches into the distance. Blooming roses line it. The flower shadows guide my gaze towards the depths of the mist. Something is waiting for me. Bro, it's getting heavy. Here we go. After leaving the underworld and returning to Velmir, we find the estate completely abandoned. All the dazzling treasures have vanished, even modest silverware is gone. In the center of the great hall, a large portrait of me and Sylus has been splattered with crimson paint. It's a bloody, grotesque sight. Our faces have been erased, and only crimson words are smeared on them. Fiend and evil mage. Oh.
Many nobles at the royal hunting grounds witnessed me kill the mages. They also watched you drink my blood before we vanished.
Oh. The mages who were fortunate enough to survive embellished their stories. They painted us as fiends wearing human skin.
This is the price for summoning Sylus.
I do not regret. And I let out a scornful laugh and waved my hand to destroy the exorcism glyph on the painting. People in this world are terrified of death. My immortal existence is inherently evil to them.
You have no attachment to this world?
That doesn't have a question mark, but it feels like a question. Do you have any attachments to the underworld? Silas gazes at me thoughtfully.
No.
I glance at the full-length mirror on one side of the room. There's no reflection in it. No Silas, no me. I'm not afraid. Instead, a secret sense of comfort washes over me. That's how it should be. I point at the mirror. See? We're the same.
The same.
He leans in, and I can see my reflection in his eyes.
I like that.
We turn and leave. We must find the prophesied ruined courtyard that's related to the sacred core. We search Velmir for an abandoned courtyard containing a bust. Mages block our path. They shout nonsense about justice and retribution while waving their staves. However, their eyes reveal their true greed. Justice's cloak is the perfect disguise for desire. In merely a few days, news of a fiend and an evil mage returning from the dead spread like a plague. Mages create rumors that we seek the sacred core to overthrow the world order and unleash fiends upon Sylus. More mages rush to Velmir and use vanquishing evil as a pretense as they compete for the chance to enter the sacred core. Our search for the desolate courtyard amongst ruins continues. Oh? This looks very modern. The night deepens. After another day of constantly moving and fighting several mages, we've taken shelter in an empty house on the city outskirts. The ceaseless, searing pain in my body grows stronger with each passing day. Maybe it's because we're getting closer to the sacred core. She's in constant pain. Silas offers his wrist to my lips.
You've used most of your energy. Do you want a sip?
Offers his wrist. Do you want a sip? You've also expended most of your energy.
So many mages are handing themselves over on a silver platter. I get to enjoy a feast every day.
I firmly turn his face towards mine and look into his eyes. You liar.
You haven't been honest with me either. Am I mistaken?
Well, the thing is, I stay silent. I know he's aware of the fact that I've never fully recovered. But he hasn't said anything about it. He absorbs blood from our enemies and offers his own to sustain me. He sighs before he somewhat forcefully pulls me onto his lap. He guides my head to the side of his neck.
If you still want to enter the sacred core, then bite me.
I stare at his injured neck that hasn't fully healed. My heart aches.
Isn't it our ritual?
Oh. I gently press my lips against his skin, and warm blood flows into my mouth. They cannot keep triggering that animation. It's not fair. Moonlight veiled in the blood mist shines through the window. It illuminates his gaze, and those unfathomable depths could swallow me whole. It was only a glimmer, yet it feels like 1,000 years have passed. A thought begins to expand. It's akin to a sponge absorbing water. After rewriting fate, I will never see these eyes again. Stop. I don't like it. Melody slowly falls asleep in Sylus. I literally thought it was like music was playing, but no, it's me. I fall asleep. But even in her slumber, pain is merciless. She frowns, her breathing is rapid, as if an invisible hand is squeezing her heart. Subconsciously, she grasps his fingers before reluctantly releasing them. Sylus pauses, and he holds her hand again. Their wrists touch, and the chain binding them flickers with every breath. Somehow he no longer resents the linkage he wanted to rid himself of. In fact, he wishes they could bind them together more tightly. Supposedly, it's been a long time since he thought about returning to the underworld alone. In his eyes, his dreams, his imagination, her presence exists in everything. But if their circumstances never change, the one who's staying by his side will continue to endure endless torment. Oh, I wish that he said my name.
If bearing a curse is your fate, then rewriting that is part of your destiny. Fate isn't the only answer. After all, I never believed in it. If fate demands your suffering, then I will destroy it. No matter the cost. This shall be the price I pay.
I love him. I love him. After searching through most of Velmir's courtyards without any success, we arrive at an abandoned churchyard. The stone sculptures here are intact. Not all of them match the text in the prophecy.
Isn't it odd? The buildings are weathered and old, yet the sculptures appear as though they were crafted days ago.
Uh-oh. An illusion? A trap. The ground suddenly trembles, stones break, and a massive skeleton rises from the center of the churchyard. Its body is gorged from black iron and brittle bones. Dark red flames burst within its chest cavity, and death's essence flows from its hollow eye sockets. Listen. I really want to see that animated. This isn't the remnant of an ordinary sentinel. The skeleton swings a massive rust-covered axe, which generates overwhelming energy waves.
Regardless of what it is, the fact that a trap was set means we're close to the answer.
Sylus standing in front of me. He binds the skeleton's arms with black-red mist, but the creature violently breaks free.
Oh, it's not a weakling.
Oh. He thrusts his staff into the skeleton's chest. I seize the opportunity to cast a spell as I press my hands on the ground. Glyphs appear and spread out from under the skeleton. It's bound in place. Now. Sylus' staff pierces the skeleton's chest. Flames surge, but the beast doesn't fall. Little bones scatter only to reassemble, larger than before. The creature stands once more. The giant axe sweeps across the ground and sends stone fragments flying. The attack makes me slam against the base of the stone statue. Blood trickles down from the corner of my mouth.
Get behind me.
Okay. Sylus spreads his wings and flies in front of me. He takes the second strike as his shoulder becomes a bloody mess. Baby! I'm fine. I knew this was coming, and yet I still have the same reaction. Oh my god. I clench my teeth and channel my energy into the staff. I draw another glyph. Glyphs spread out and engulf the skeleton. Sylus and I grip the staff together and forcefully drive it through the creature's skull. Flames burst from its eye sockets as its massive body crashes to the ground. In the subsequent silence, only our labored breathing remains. Holy, that hurted. I'm sorry. I fall to my knees, my palms covered in blood. I gasp for air as the searing pain inside my body intensifies. Sylus folds his wings and drags his injured body over to me. Oh, he supports me as I stand.
What a shame. We almost died.
Yes, we barely avoided that opportunity. In spite of our pain, we weakly smile at each other. Amongst the broken stones, a half-destroyed statue emerges. It matches the one in the prophecy. At the end of where the statue points, the narrow path lies hidden in the mist, the blooming red roses lining it. I've seen it in paintings and in my dreams. This is the entrance to the sacred core. The goal that I've chased for hundreds of years is right before my eyes. I'm momentarily stunned. This isn't a dream, yes? Sylus stares at the misty path that leads into the unknown. His expression darkens.
Since this is what you want, let's continue.
I extend my hand toward him. Silent, he looks at it and then takes it. Hand in hand, we step onto the rose-covered path and venture deeper. I'm gonna get emotional. It's like there's no happy ending, you know? Like, she either lives forever to be with him in pain, or he allows her to fulfill her wish of becoming mortal so that she doesn't have to live with this pain, so that she can be free. But he would be alone. And he would be and he doesn't want that. It's just like, no matter what, it's just like sadness. Mist churns around my feet as my body reaches its limit. Each step feels as though I'm walking on knives. It's as if my body has been torn to shreds, yet my flesh and bones are forcibly held together. But I'm almost at the end. The end of this path, I can use the sacred core to rewrite my fate. Then the pain will be over. The linkage between Sylus and me shall end as well. I look at our clasped hands. Once our connection is severed, Sylus will return to the underworld. As for me, I'm uncertain of the life waiting for me. that it will be one without a curse, pain, and Sylus. From the depths, a breeze blows along the path and carries a faint floral scent. Rose petals scatter in the air. They land in my hair and on Silas's shoulders. My gaze shifts from our clasped hands to his face. I realize he's looking at me. Hi.
What is it?
I'm sad. The entrance is beyond the mist.
I know.
I stop in my tracks. Once I enter it...
You're eager to bid farewell.
No. I want to do it properly. It's similar to a proper acknowledgement.
You don't want me to see the sacred core? All right, then. I wasn't even the slightest bit interested.
You are a liar. His tone carries its usual sarcasm, but there's no trace of amusement in his eyes.
Should I offer my blessings for your inevitable death?
Sylus.
I wish that you'll be free from curses and live an ordinary life without any sort of suffering. Or should I wish for us to never meet again?
Oh. I take a step, pull his arm, and stand on my tiptoes to kiss his lips. Oh. Our lips have left wounds on each other's bodies, and we felt each other's warmth and blood. But this kiss is different. Why am I sad? I still want to leave something behind in Silas's life, even if it's a mere moment. I should let him forget me, just as I would forget him. But why do I selfishly want him to remember? Let's sever our linkage. The path ahead is one I must walk alone. Without waiting for his response, I silently recite the spell. The linkage at my wrist begins to glow. With a lingering, gentle vibration, it stretches like a silk thread being pulled apart. Okay, hold on. The thread of light breaks, its fragments turning into tiny motes of light that float away with the wind. They disappear into the mist.
This is what you consider a proper farewell.
Oh, are you mad? Sylus, you're free now. No. He's like, no, I don't want to be. As I say the words, I feel an unfamiliar emptiness around my wrist. The emotion welling up inside me, is it reluctance?
It won't be long before I'm forgotten. But what makes you think I'll forget you?
Of course you'll forget me. It's a lie. He stares at me as if he's already seen right through it, yet he doesn't try to interrupt me. You can rule the underworld again. You'll live forever. I'm nothing more than a fleeting moment. Another lie.
You're speaking as if you know what I desire.
No. What do you desire? I hope it's what you want.
You gave me another order.
In the future, when you play that melody again in your castle, if I'm truly dead by then, my soul will still hear it. He takes my hand, his fingers caressing my slightly trembling palm.
Is this the final testament you want to give me?
Why not? You'll always abide by my orders. With countless unspoken feelings buried in my heart, I look at Sylus and force myself to smile. Farewell, Sylus. Drinky drink. As the mist dissipates, my senses vanish. I can't tell where I am. When I open my eyes again, I find myself in an incredible otherworldly place. Oh, hello. This place has no sky and no earth. There's only endless white sand, and it's constantly flowing. Sand cascades from an indeterminable height. Layers upon layers of it almost fill my vision. I struggle to move. I'm like a prisoner trapped inside an enormous hourglass. Please listen to my wishes, sacred core. The fate I wish to rewrite is one without any curse. The energy within my body is ripped away by an invisible hand. It transforms into grains of white sand that fall into the flowing sea beneath my feet. Oh. The sea of sand churns as a human skeleton slowly rises to the surface, tattered old clothing still clinging to it. I can faintly make out an embroidered badge among the rags. The name on it is Saren. My pupils constrict as my breathing becomes rapid. Sir Saren, the last archmage to enter the sacred core, the one who left clues about its manifestation for future generations.
At long last, a prisoner of the sacred core has arrived.
Oh. The skeleton's jaw moves slowly as it begins to speak.
You've discovered that this is a lie.
Fuck you, Saren.
The sacred core could never rewrite fate. It's merely a vessel that devours the strongest souls.
Cool. I hate you.
All mages who enter the sacred core sacrifice their souls. Now it's your turn.
Rude. I said no. Fear surges wildly in my chest. I struggle to stay calm as I create a glyph to slow the process of my energy being drained. Akin to a waterfall, sand pours down from above. Cracks begin to appear in my glyph as my scorching energy continues to disappear. I can accept death, but I refuse to be manipulated. A crystalline fragment detacheth itself from my chest. It emits a dazzling light. My body feels weightless. The excruciating, searing pain vanishes, and centuries of torment fade away, as if I woke up from a bad dream. Oh, is this the source of my suffering, my curse? Is a fragment of an incomplete soul? No. I desperately try to grasp that fragment. I didn't choose this, rather my action is driven by pure instinct. Even if it's a curse, even if it only brings me suffering and pain, something deep within me tells me I cannot lose it. Yet my struggle is futile. The fragment drifts further away. My energy continues to be devoured. Okay, I didn't get to read all that. Now hold on. Hold on. My energy continues to be devoured and my consciousness rapidly disintegrates. As darkness closes around me, a familiar light begins to spread from my wrist. The linkage I had assumed was severed pierces the waterfalls of sand. The layers of cascading white are torn apart.
The linkage between us cannot be severed.
Silence advances against the sand's flow, his figure akin to a blade slicing through this false world. Don't come any closer. The sacred core will devour your soul. You can't stay here.
What about you? Have you resigned yourself to your fate? Didn't you say you'd rewrite it? Yet as we speak, you're willing to become a sacrifice?
Oh. It's too powerful. The mage's power simply can't.
Oh, it's too powerful?
Uh-oh. He grips my hand and pulls me out of the sand. His intense gaze meets mine.
Have you forgotten? You're not an ordinary mage. You're the mage who summoned Sylus. If you're willing to pay the price, then nothing is immovable. Not even fate.
Intense dread washes over me as I desperately try to stop him. Silence, no, no! Yet he only responds with a gentle smile.
What? This matter is merely more absurd than death.
I just want to move the hair out of his eye. Like, honey, tuck that behind your ear, like... Sorry. Massive energy erupts from his body. Waves of intertwined black and red crash against the walls. Sand flows upward. Everything trembles, and white sand transforms into a violent storm that engulfs everything. I use every ounce of my strength to hold on to him. Yet in the depths of this raging whirlwind, I see a crystalline fragment of his soul float out from his chest. It is swallowed. Oh, wait. It is swallowed by the sacred core. Light explodes between our tightly clasped hands as the space around us collapses with a wondrous roar. We fall endlessly into the chaotic void as he spreads his wings and holds me in his arms. The world peels away and vanishes behind us. Silence returns. Wait. Silas's breathing is erratic. His face is deathly pale, and his body feels unnaturally cold as he holds me. Without your energy, you won't be able to return to the underworld.
I never intended to go back.
I caress his cheek. He lowers his gaze as a weary smile appears on his face. Silas, we had identical soul fragments, and we lost them.
Aren't two shells that lost their souls still the same?
Oh. I stare at him until tears blur my vision. Girl, please. The pain within my body has vanished. The curse of immortality has been lifted. For the first time, I've truly become an ordinary human. My flesh, soul, and life are as fragile as immortals, yet they're just as real.
Why are you crying?
I wasn't until you said that. Silas, you wrote my fate this time.
If our fates were different, how can we truly be the same?
But you paid the price of sacrificing every path that would let you return. You'll never be as powerful as you once were. You've chosen the most difficult future for yourself.
I have no regrets.
He crosses his arms and observes me for what feels like an eternity.
Your past self died as your pain disappeared. Starting from this day, everything that happens will be our shared fate.
All the places we'll visit, the sights we'll see, the enemies we'll face.
We'll spend the rest of our lives together.
Are you afraid? We destroyed the sacred core, so we made an enemy out of everyone on Philos. And we're no longer invincible.
There's only one thing I fear. I found the person whom I want to spend the rest of my life with. Yet, I'm afraid our life together has started too late.
Silas's writing team truly never fails. Damn, that's so romantically tragic. Moonlight descends as the blood mist dissipates with the sacred core. Beneath the heavens, Velmir falls. Why did we disconnect? That was rude. As the wind and sand disperse, the world falls quiet once more. Before the world collapses again, Silas and I visit the secret garden we promised to visit. We push open the ivory-colored iron gate. The ivy-covered, okay, I could read. Roses bloom in the morning mist. I had this place built a long time ago, during the era of my paternal grandmother, to be exact. Time dragged on endlessly back then, and the world around me collapsed too quickly. I wanted something I could watch. It had to change slowly, like a flourishing garden.
But you didn't stay.
I learned magic, discovered the sacred core, and became aware of your existence. I look up at Sylus. Then we promised to visit this place. I wanted to show you my many, many roses. Sylus picks a rose and tucks it in my hair.
You kept your promise. It's the perfect place to mark the beginning of our life together. The very start of the rest of our lives.
This is tragedy, sadness. Don't you think the rest of our lives is a new concept for us?
Indeed. Our lives now have a beginning and an end. The boundaries are distinct.
Hey guys, made us sit amongst the flowers. As the wind blows, a floral fragrance envelops us. A finite life, and one shared with another person. I never imagined such a thing before. I imagine we'll travel to many places, mostly remote ones where few people visit.
And we'll renovate an abandoned fortress and turn it into a temporary home.
I hate this. They're envisioning a life together. I'll be unable to resist buying strange, unusual, magical texts from old bookstalls.
Then I'll pick up some yellowed sheet music while we're there. We'll find a place with a pipe organ so I can listen to you play.
What will you do? Are you going to sit there and listen?
I could sing.
Please? When the weather is warmer, I want to find a ship and go out to sea.
Then we'll need to buy one that's sturdy enough to sail to the ends of the planet. I don't care where we go. I only want to sit with you on the mast and watch the moon rise.
Do you think we'll argue?
Haven't we argued enough already?
Valid. But in the future, our arguments won't be about the sacred core anymore.
Maybe our reason shall be simpler. So simple, in fact, that they'll be about a dish's seasoning. But our arguments will always end quickly because I'll prioritize your happiness.
He's not real. You sound confident. Tell me more.
For example, I could make you a wooden bird that caws.
Will you name it Mephisto?
If that's what you want.
Maybe we'll come back to Velmir every now and then. We'll visit this garden and see the roses bloom in another year.
Perhaps we'll be old when we return.
I rest my head on his shoulder. That means we truly have spent a long time together. It could be considered one way to rewrite fate.
We only need to choose each other to rewrite fate. It's a simple matter.
We continue to imagine our futures together becomes lighter, richer with every detailed daydream. It's like the rose petals brushing between our palms as they sway in the breeze. Their scent and touch gradually lull me into a sweet dream. Everything is peaceful and gentle before the world's collapse. Is this what you mean by doomsday? With the sacred core's destruction, the world falls apart. It's no different from a temple being destroyed. The false world order peels away from its foundation. Across the continent that's shrouded in death's shadow, people's hope of rewriting fate dissolves into oblivion. Pillars of faith crumble. Barefoot fanatics fill the streets. They burn ritualistic objects and wail as they try to summon their lost god. Terrified of being overwhelmed by riots, the nobility retreat into underground shelters. A power vacuum formed, and several religious organizations tried to establish a new faith and overthrow the old dynasty. This continent's history revisits reoccurring themes again and again. Perhaps it's the world that remains trapped in an inescapable cycle of fate. The sacred core's demise isn't the end of the world, but the shattering of its illusion left people's fears with nowhere to hide. And we, the ones who destroyed the sacred core and exposed the illusion, are the targets of everyone's hunt. Battle after battle, blood and fire become our shadow. To kill us, these fools sacrifice countless innocent lives to activate the most evil forbidden magic. They try to control us and force us to turn our weapons against each other. Yet after every wound and instance of bloodshed, our invisible linkage continues to connect us again and again. We spend a long time together and endure those countless hunts. Until one day, we both stop in our tracks. We're surrounded by blood and ruins. Perhaps we've grown weary of the endless strife. We're tired of this ignorant, cowardly world. On this planet, heading towards doomsday, it's possible that weariness is the true awakening. And then our dream ended.
Don't look back.
Oh.
When the roses bloom again, will you remember who I am now? So long as our souls remain unchanged, we'll surely recognize.
Intermittent gusts reach my ears. The air is tinged with metallic smell of rust scorched by flames. In the distance, there's a distant rumbling. Perhaps it's the lingering aftermath of endless battles or the approaching legion.
Are you awake?
Aye. Night has fallen. Moonlight bathes the abandoned garden as charred rose petals drift away in the wind. Sylus sits next to me. Blood from his wounded shoulder congeals into a dark crimson in the night. Was I asleep for a long time?
Some time has passed, yes. However, those people haven't found this place yet. I didn't want to wake you. Were you dreaming?
Yes. I dreamed about matters from long ago, starting from when our paths first became linked.
No wonder you wouldn't wake up.
He relaxes and pulls me into his embrace.
Looking back, it has been a long time.
I also dreamed about the future we once imagined.
Finding a temporary home, hunting for old sheet music, going out to sea, making a wooden bird named Mephisto.
He remembered everything.
It's easier to remember matters that actually happened.
I savor the warmth pressed against my back. Sounds of pursuers closing in become clear in the distance, but we're used to it. Every dream we managed to fulfill was intertwined with endless battles and desperate escapes. The world made us its enemy, yet we only held onto fragments that gave us warmth. You're correct. The future we once imagined has become our past.
We've already spent most of our remaining lives together.
Oh my god, he called me. Come in.
The fiend and evil mage have nowhere to run. This place will be their grave.
Why are y'all like this? We just exposed that everything was a lie. You know, we got lied to too.
Once we kill them, this sacred core will manifest again. Sylus will be ushered into the divine light.
Why do you think that would happen?
May the divine light bless Sylus! May the divine light bless Sylus!
They're beyond redemption.
The legion of mages they've assembled is larger this time.
Are you scared?
Yeah. I was thinking, if all we have left in the remainder of our lives are these memories. Sylus turns to face me, his gaze piercing my innermost thoughts.
If that's not what you want, then we'll live our lives differently.
Is this another instance of us rewriting fate?
You know very well I don't believe in fate. I only believe in decisions.
I smile and offer my wrist to him. An agreement like this needs a proper acknowledgement.
I agree.
He lowers his head and bites my wrist. I take his other hand and bite his wrist in return. We drink each other's blood. We've done it countless times before.
The ritual is complete. Are you ready to partake in the final feast, my dearest wife?
You cannot keep calling me that. I mean, yes he can, but I'm about to be depressed and you're just over here being all cute. Massive wings unfurl behind him. Look at his wings! Massive wings unfurl behind him as he hovers beneath the blood-red moon. I tap my staff on the ground to create a glyph of death. The encircling armies surge from the mist, flames and lightning raining down. The earth trembles from incantations. Ruins on the brink of collapse sway. The darkness is torn asunder. I could almost believe doomsday has arrived. And so we marched together. I was being dramatic and I did not read it correctly. And so we marched toward our doomsday, as if we're welcoming a celebration that has descended solely for us. Oh my god. Mephisto!
I suppose this is the end.
Check linkage. Geographic sacrificing yourself to destroy
I'll
Sigmund.
always accept the consequences that accompany my choices.
Even though we can't return to the underground.
What about you? Do you regret rewriting your fate so you could live as a mortal?
Cover his ears. Of course not. So we're gonna listen to them.
All right then. For mortals, death is inevitable. And although we could never share the same beginning, I believe, at the very least, we can share our deaths.
Oh. Wait, when you were born, did anyone bless you?
Just so you're aware, no one wanted me in Philos. Yet it's you who awakened me, the person who blesses me. It must be you.
Sylus said she'll give you this blessing. Oh.
Did you lose your magic and voice already?
What am I supposed to say? Not me remembering how I summoned him. Sylus, get your booty in here. In this world, there's always a place for Sylus.
Now I have truly been born into this world, with you in it.
Sylus, you're no longer in existence. No one wants. Oh.
I'll remember that.
Here's your flower. Oh.
You truly have no regrets.
I will. I never will. Hold on. I'm gonna be sad. I never will, so long as you're involved.
From the moment we're born to when we breathe our last, we shall inevitably walk the same path.
Oh.
It's the greatest blessing for us.
They better not make me read. Oh. Ugh. It's as if I'm in a dream. What? I walk along a path lined with blooming roses. Those rose petals. Ow. Those rose petals pave a soft road, and the air carries a cool, fragrant scent. I look down to see a faintly glowing linkage on my wrist. It slowly extends and guides me forward. It connects to a hazy silhouette ahead. It's shrouded in mist. Tall and familiar, it's a figure I've traced in my heart thousands of times. His name circles my throat, yet I'm unable to make a sound. I can only approach him one step at a time. The linkage tightens around my wrist. It reminds me that if I keep moving, I can touch him again. Oh. The wind gently disperses the mist, and the figure etched into my vision comes into focus before I can see him clearly. No! What should have been his figure transforms into a floating soul fragment. Lonely, it flickers in the mist. It slowly moves, as if invisible waves are pushing it, until another glowing fragment reveals itself in the sea of mist. They're one and the same. The two fragments slightly tremble. They flow out of a thin chain of light that connects them to each other. The linkage resembles a freshly bloomed rose, and the two soul fragments become glowing petals within it. Touch the first soul fragment. Oh. Hello? Oh. What? What? Long ago. What? My god. Beneath the boundless gray sky, countless fractured world fragments are akin to enormous mouths devouring space and time. Sylus stands on top of mounds of broken bones. Black-red mist has entwined his staff.
You lost.
He did. The defeated fiend gradually crumbles into ash amidst agonized howls. Yet before he disappears, a deep voice reverberates.
It doesn't matter if you've defeated the fiends here.
Oh.
This place is Fate's graveyard, where only incomplete souls can exist.
Okay.
No matter how powerful you are, you're still no different from us. My soul was plundered long ago. I only had the instinct to kill. And you, Sylus, where is the other half of your soul?
Oh.
The other half.
Velmir long ago. Candles sway in the corner of the hall. A mage's hunched shadow is cast on the wall. With bloodshot eyes, she stares at me.
Your immortality isn't the result of divine favor. It's because half of an immortal soul is trapped inside your body. This isn't a blessing. It's a curse. So long as that immortal half remains within you, you cannot meet death's sweet embrace. You'll only be graded by endless torment as you're repeatedly torn apart.
I hold my breath, my body trembling slightly as vague memories unexpectedly surface. This is my curse. Only I can grant you true death. A severe headache strikes me and cuts the path that led to my emerging memories. How can I break this curse? I'm willing to do anything. She remembered that, but assumed it was a curse upon herself, and not that she put that curse on Sylus. My teacher remains silent for a moment, as if reciting a prayer for me, then she speaks.
The only method. You must enter the sacred core and rewrite your fate.
Reunite two fragments.
we must offer half our soul to the other. They'll be merged to forge an unbreakable bond.
Oh. No! Oh. Sylus, I curse your soul. I curse your soul to never fade away. You'll always be tied to me forever. This is my curse. Only I can grant you true death. Ugh, why would you do this? Why would you do this? Once again, I walk this path lined with roses. And I'm currently holding a blossoming rose. 2 petals have connected as they emanate a golden glow. My body is gradually becoming transparent. The mist before my eyes is gradually dissolving. It reveals an endless darkness, a tunnel leading to a new world. I'm going to leave this world behind. No. I don't want to forget again.
You don't need to be afraid of anything.
So what is happening? A familiar voice resounds next to my ear. I turn only to find wilting rose bushes around me. But I hear the footsteps of 2 people.
I will find you, and we shall inevitably walk the same path. The world we find ourselves in doesn't matter.
The rose in my hand scatters because of the wind, and 2 glowing fragments separate. Hold one. I run and grasp one of the fragments before the wind carries them away. If I hold onto this soul fragment, will it keep us from being separated?
Are you willing to let it become your eternal curse?
Absolutely. I place the fragment into my body, and it overlaps with my heart. This is the first and last ritual. At the end of the path, the mist disappears and a white light is poured into me. The music! I'm gonna cry. I float through time and space. It's so bright, and yet it's so dark. I can only feel that fragment's warmth in my heart. Sylus, what if I forget you again when we meet once more?
It doesn't matter. I will recognize you, and we'll be the same. 2 kindred spirits. And then, we'll begin our new life together.
I am not alone. Oh! Within my soul, I carry my beloved. Oh my god! Hold on. I need to take a moment. Wait. Wait, no. I was about to be like, has she just lived non-stop after she cursed Sylus's death? Or cursed his soul? But at the end of the first myth, she grew horns. So she doesn't have horns here. Maybe she doesn't remember how they were removed. Or maybe she learned magic to remove them. Has she been alive this whole time? Is this the first time she's actually been able to die? Because this is all still taking place on Philos, and she's watched the world start. She's watched this planet restart over and over and over. Like, she's watched it dynasty after dynasty. She finally got tired of it, summoned Sylus, and he was the other half of her soul. Yo. I have a lot of emotions right now. Breathe through it, breathe through it. Oh my god. Immortal rose. Instead of fading, their intertwined souls transform into an immortal rose, rooted in the heart and nourished by lifeblood. It waits silently to bloom on the day of their reunion. Is that why he kept waiting for the flowers to bloom? Because he kept... Oh my god! I'm not gonna deep dive into this right now because I'm emotional, but I probably will do a discussion on this as like a separate video or in a future stream. Right now I'm just too emotional. Silas, you absolutely ruined me. I'm devastated.